What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the Blue and Orange Brunch. And as always, we have a lot to talk about today. So, one of our beloved Knicks have made an appearance in the Marvel Universe. We're going to talk about that. Former Knicks coach sees a big time difference in these New York Knicks. And these Knicks are definitely championship driven. OG Anunoby, he returns to the lineup, possibly, but is imminent. It's been well reported that his time away from the team due to his hamstring injury will be short-lived, but there is a catch. We will talk about that catch. Julius Randle, he's definitely turning heads, but for all the wrong reasons. The World Cup. And, the Knicks Eastern Conference Finals, what do they have in common? We'll talk about the mock draft and some of the projected prospective picks that will come out. And the Knicks will have approximately 3 picks. Who do you think they will select? So look, man, we're going to talk about all of these hot topics today on the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. What's up, New York City? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan. And straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this windy afternoon on a spring day. Before we begin, we do have to address the proper formalities. We have to smash that like button. It's very important to the algorithm that we smash that like button. It's crucial, it's critical. We have to let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be in the afternoon. And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe, because we know that well over 50% of you guys have not subscribed in the last 28 days. So help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each time we reach a new subscriber milestone, we have special giveaways. The next, of course, is the 5K giveaway, where we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. All you have to do is subscribe. No phone numbers, no emails, no janky websites. All you have to do is subscribe, and you will automatically be entered into the contest. All right? So big time salute to everybody that's in the building early. And to everybody who's here, let me say hello before I officially begin. I got to check in with OKF Nation. Crim's dad. Big time salute to you, Crim's dad. Great to see you. 40X Scope, I see you in the building. Tugbo Taylor, OKF Nation, the captain steering the ship. My man, Mellow Mike. Great to see you, Mellow Mike. My bad, Mellow Mike, on Monday, man. Hit me up if you have some time later so we could talk. Big time salute to my man, Mellow Mike, always representing 40X Scope. I see you in the building. All right. Zebra, 1052. Big time salute. Zach, OKF Nation. Cleo. Hey, Cleo. Hopefully everything is well. All right. I may have something for you, Cleo. I wait. I'm gonna wait on that. Big time salute to Prince Charles. OKF Nation, I do appreciate you. And Prince Charles, thank you for donating those memberships the last time. Hooper USA, I see you. Big time salute. Ty, Ty. My trigger brother in the building early. Every time I see Ty, trigger. Who else is in the building? I see Zach. Man, as you guys enter, smash that like button. As you can see, I try to deliver on my promises for the most part. It's hard. I'm pretty much a one-man show, and then, when Maxine can help as well. But like I told you guys last night, you can see it on the corner of the screen, right? I believe that's, this way. Okay, cool. The other way. Well, right to my right or left, depending on the orientation, you see that I have the flyer for the watch party. It's going down. That's going to be on the 23rd and the 24th. We will be watching the game, whatever game it will be in the next round, possibly 3 or 4, depending on when this Pistons Cavs series ends. Of course, we will see the winner of that. So we will be gathering in Q Bar in Queens. If you want to join us in Q Bar, what I need you to do is hit the linktree/TheObjectiveFan. Click on it and RSVP there. I'm trying to get a head count to see how many people are going to pop out. All right. It's going down. It's official. We will be in the building. And yes, I will have some giveaways as well. So if you are interested in coming, all you have to do is hit the link tree. All right. And of course, tonight I'll be back for some level-headed Knicks talk. We'll kind of be, spying in on the competition. There's a game between the Detroit Pistons and the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. To all the channel members, on Friday evening, we will be doing the op watch party for Game 6, a potential elimination game between the Cavs and the Pistons. So make sure you guys are in the building for that. And if it goes to Game 7, we will do the same thing on Sunday, because Sundays are members only Sundays. But if there is a Game 7, we'll probably watch that game together as well. Of course, we got blue and orange brunches for the rest of the week, tomorrow and Friday, and some level-headed Knicks talk. Listen, man, I go live twice a day. Every day I'm here. So all you have to do is subscribe and make sure you're in the building if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you also hit that bell icon, all right? Off rip, big time salute to Buzzer Beater for the jewels. I do appreciate you. So I'm going to get right into it. Let me get into research mode. As I always do, I like to start off with the games from the previous day. Now, of course, this is the playoffs, and we are in the second round. And, OKC and the Knicks have moved on. Right now, we're waiting to see who our opponent will be. And so last night, the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Spurs was a bloodbath. Okay, I kind of was half watching this game. We were live last night. I'm mad that I missed the Liberty game. If I would have known the Liberty were on, I would have definitely changed the channel. I got to get it on my New York Liberty bag. But in terms of the Timberwolves and the Spurs, this was a game that the Spurs needed badly, because there was a little bit of doubt in San Antonio, dropping those two. Well, maybe not doubt. I'm going to say, the Wolves are definitely turning heads like, whoa, they were able to get the 2 wins. A lot of people didn't see the Timberwolves being this formidable of a foe. I picked the Wolves to win the series, and I'm sticking with my pick, even though it's looking pretty grim. But the San Antonio Spurs have to do something that they hadn't shown us all series. They have to win in Minnesota. If they do that, I'll tip my hat to them. But until they do that, it is what it is. But Wemby, he had a revenge game after he got thrown out. He was fired up from the start. The Wolves had no chance from the opening tip. It was just a straight massacre. And the Wolves will get the opportunity to bounce back on Friday for a very important Game 6. As far as tonight, once again, we talked about the Cavaliers and the Pistons. We will be alive around this time, possibly around 9:30. I plan on going live tonight so we could spy on the competition. The Pistons are a -4.5. That is not a surprise, because what I've seen in this series, if not, definitely Game 4, the Cavs were the favorite because they were the home team. I can't remember Game 3. I could pull it up because I did take note of that. But what I noticed is that the team that's the home team has been the favorite according to Vegas, and that theme continues tonight. It really doesn't mean nothing in this series. The Cavs, the way they won the last 2 games, I think they may have unlocked some stuff. The one fact for sure, as good as the Detroit Pistons are defensively, the one thing we know is that they cannot guard Donovan Mitchell at all. They don't have a prayer's chance in hell to guard Donovan Mitchell. Oh, no, by the way, yeah. So in this series, the home team has been the favorite each time, right? So that's just formalities. And I think the Cavs are getting the respect because they are a really good home team. They are a really good home team. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tonight. I think the winner of tonight's game, I would probably say, would be the favorite to win the series, even though I'm still rocking with my pick My pick was the Cleveland Cavaliers, just like my pick was the Wolves. And I'm sticking with my picks. I'm not changing my picks. Okay. So those are the games. And we, of course, our beloved New York Knicks, we sit beautifully and we wait for our next opponent. Salute to everybody that was on Level Headed Knicks Talk last night. It was a fire show. We talked about a couple of different things. I talked about the rest versus the rust a little bit, and the benefits of the rest. And definitely, if you missed that show, you should go check it out. But the rest is definitely helping the Knicks. We definitely could say that. So I want to give a big time salute to Jalen Brunson, the Brunson burner. Jalen Brunson is a star in this league, man. I'm telling you. I was watching the I'm not sure how many of you guys are into the Marvel universe, but I was watching Punisher, his special. I managed to watch it late last night. And you know, you could see the little boy that is Punisher's neighbor. He was wearing a Jalen Brunson jersey. So to all the Marvel heads, that means that Jalen Brunson exists in the Marvel universe, which shouldn't be a surprise because I remember in the Luke Cage series that was on Netflix, they were talking about the Knicks versus the Celtics. And so, you know, the Knicks do exist in the Marvel universe, but I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to start with, let's start with some news. Let's start with the what does the World Cup and the Eastern Conference Finals have in common, and how that will impact, or how that may impact, you know, stuff going forward. So the World Cup is underway and the Eastern Conference Finals is underway as well. Now, we don't know, because we don't know who's going to win just yet between the Cavs and the Knicks. By the way, last night we did, I asked you guys who will win on tonight's show. I'm going to ask you who should win, or who you want to win. Okay. Two different questions for two different purposes. And I guarantee you, for a lot of people, the answer is two different answers as well. And I actually did a poll too on the channel. If you didn't get a chance to vote, if you go to my community section, you could vote on it if you would like to share your input. But let me just go back into research mode. So the Knicks title run could overlap with the World Cup, causing potential headaches at Penn Station. All right. Knicks are 4 wins away from the NBA Finals. Okay. The first one since 1999. And that could mean trouble for commuters at Penn Station. Okay. If the title run coincides with the Summer World Cup games at MetLife. So to all of you people who live in New Jersey, good luck with the World Cup and the potential finals run, Eastern Finals run by these Knicks. That can cause some, you know, a backlog in transportation. All right. 4 hours before each soccer match, New Jersey Transit service between Penn Station and Secaucus Junction will be restricted to people who purchase a $98 train ticket to each match. Wait, what? $98 train ticket? Wow. So to all you Jersey people on the subway, I wish you the best of luck commuting, dog. It's going to be very difficult. But this is the plan. And then 3 hours after each match, New Jersey Transit will only bring World Cup ticket holders back to Penn Station. All other Manhattan-bound trains will terminate at either Newark Penn Station or Newark Broad Street, where riders can transfer to the PATH system. So now you got to go to the PATH train. Instead of taking the normal train that takes you right into Penn Station, you got to get off. So to all the people who have that commute, all my Jersey people, I'm wishing you the best of luck. Even though, you know, it'll be great to see your New York Knicks in the finals, right? This potentially could be the backlog for you guys, all right? Especially if you're trying to travel to go see a Knicks game while their World Cup is underway. My take on that is that, hey, man, you know, Ubers, Lyfts, and you know, it's going to be a booming. If you're in the transportation industry during this time, it's going to be super, super turned up. And I could already imagine how that commute is going to be. I used to have to do that commute for a job I had. And yeah, it's just if you add another layer to that, it's already chaotic. But now you got to spend $98 on a train ticket. Like, whoa, where are we going? Are we going out of state? Damn. Well, it is out of state technically, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm talking about like Maryland or something like that. Anyway, let me keep it pushing. So that was pretty interesting with the World Cup. I want to get to the mock draft. Oh, I got some stuff. Oh, by the way, I still got that Fire Town. I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm going to talk about it tonight on Level Headed. I got a Fire Towns stat. That's fire. And it'll make some of you guys really happy. But we'll talk about that tonight. We'll also talk about LeBron tonight as well. But so be on the lookout for that. That'll be around 9:30. And of course, we spying on the competition. We want to see who does what tonight. But as far as this show, I think I'll get into Rick Pitino. Why not? So Rick Pitino used to coach the Knicks back in the day. To all the people who go back to the 80s, he has some things to say about the Knicks and their current championship run. Many of us believe that this is our year, and many of us believe that this is the championship run. Jump back into research mode. Rick Pitino sees the difference in the championship-driven Knicks. All right, you can add Rick Pitino to the rapidly expanding Knicks bandwagon. The St. John's coach sees the possibility of the orange and blue going deeper than the franchise. By the way, salute the St. John's University. What he's done to St. John's, my school. I am a St. John's Red Storm alumni. What he's doing with them is incredible. They're in the tournament multiple years, and now they look to continue to be a fixture in the tournament. So I just got to give Rick Pitino the big time salute. So St. John sees the possibility of Orange and Blue going deeper than the franchise have gone in 50 years. All right. Yes, that includes the championship. The Hall of Famer believes this surging group has that kind of potential. I think they have the best 9 or 10 players. They may not have the best 3. Listen to this. I thought that this was interesting and we could talk about this. They may not have the best 3. They have the best 9 or 10. This is what Pitino told the Post. Their bench is excellent. Coach Mike Brown uses them great. The improvement offensively and defensively in OG Anunoby. The improvement in Karl Anthony Towns away from the basket with his passing. Jalen Brunson is the most unique player I've ever watched in my lifetime. Salute to that. This guy has been around a long time. He knows basketball. He says, I love it. I root for the Knicks like they're my team. I do think they are championship driven. Okay, so this is what he had to say about these Knicks, man. And once again, New York City stand up. The Knicks on a stunning run coming off of a conference semifinal sweep of the Philadelphia 76ers, the first time they swept Philadelphia in the playoffs since Pitino was the coach in 1989. Did you catch that parallel? Pitino was the coach the last time we swept these. And Pitino, he's on board, man. What do you guys think? He says we have the best 9 or 10. Do you guys agree with that? Without being like, super fanned out. Like, do you really think that we have the best 9 or 10 guys? What say you when you guys call up? You guys can answer that question as well. Really quickly, I got a Bob Myers up there. I'm not going to spend much time on this. I don't think I'm going to talk about this later. So, because, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some crazy stuff that comes out later. And we already got like 3 topics for tonight's show. I just want to get to this really quickly because we talked about this yesterday. This was the flagship topic, I believe, on last night's show, where we talked about how we caught our first body. We got our first person fired. It may not be the last, especially with Atlanta. We'll see what they do. But in terms of what Philadelphia 76ers did, they fired Daryl Morey, and they already pretty much got his replacement. Bob Myers will return to an advisory role for the Sixers after naming Daryl Morey's successor. So Bob Myers, this is the job. It's not technically his job, but he will return to his role as the president of Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment after he names a new president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is according to Jake Fisher, okay? Myers is temporarily in charge of the team's basketball operations as he searches for the replacement. Okay? So he's not the permanent solution, but hey, you never know. Maybe the Philadelphia owner may convince him to stay long term. We know Bob Myers, the work he did in Golden State, phenomenal. So he's looking to at least help the 76ers establish themselves. I don't want to spend much time on it. I just wanted to update and follow up on that because we did talk about that yesterday. All right. You know what I'll get to really quickly? Not OG. I'm saving that. By the way, if you just joined the show, first off, if you just joined the show, smash that like button. Very important to the YouTube algorithm that we let them know that we are here and we are popping this afternoon talking about these New York Knicks. So smash that like button. Also subscribe because I know well over 50% of you are not subscribed. So you might as well make it official today because we know you watch, God damn it. So you might as well make it official, okay? All right, big time salute to everybody in the building. I see Travel Vibes. I see my man Buzzer Beater. By the way, thank you, Buzzer Beater, for the jewels that you do give. A big time salute to my man Yuri. I see you in the building. Tori B. Okay. All right. Big time salute to God's Child. I see you in the building. Okay. All right. Smash that like button as you enter the show. I do appreciate all of you guys and your support. It goes a very, very long way. All right. Let me get back to Julius Randle. Now, I have an issue with this Julius Randle take. You know, I feel like, and I know I'm in media too, but I feel like me being the objective fan, it really keeps me grounded. And I try not to jump off the deep end. It's very easy to, especially as a fan, because at the end of the day, we are fanatics and we love our team and we love the sport. See, I'm a basketball fan. I'm a Knicks fan for sure, but I'm a fan of the game of basketball, period. I watch so much of it. I love to play it, even though my hands broke. See that? Damn. Anyway, yeah, I just love the game of basketball. And my thing is that as fans, we could be impulsive. And I think there's times where we just need to chillax. But we're so game to game with our fickle fandom that it puts us in a position to say things like that. Julius Randle is turning controversial Knicks move from smart to brilliant, okay? Now, what are they talking about? Fortune continues to favor the Knicks' bold trade decision. The trade with the Timberwolves left the Knicks with a roster featuring two stars infamous for delivering elite offensive impact at the cost of defense. But you're starting to find out that Karl-Anthony Towns is not a bad defender. They even had to draft 4 rookies to a roster coached by Tom Thibodeau to be able to afford all of the premium contracts and stay under the salary cap first April. Well, we've been hard cap. So I don't think that necessarily was by a complete design. Maybe it's a convenient excuse to not spend the money, but the truth is we've been hard capped. All right. Now, Randle, on the other hand, doesn't necessarily seem to have changed all that much. The star forward is still immensely skilled with the ability to impose his will on defenses either at the rim or with step-back jump shots. But his 17-point, 10-rebound performance in the Wolves' Game 5 loss to the Spurs came on 6 of 17 shooting. Yeah, he did not shoot well at all. He missed all 4 of his 3-point attempts, and Randle's plus-minus was a -22 as the team's worst. Okay. Naz Reid's mark of -21 was right behind Randle's, with Victor Wembanyama proving to be a tough matchup for anyone. Okay? So they're pretty much saying that Towns is shining, Randle is struggling, and now the trade goes from smart to brilliant. But here's why we need to slow the hell down. The series is not over. What if Randle comes out game 6 in Minnesota and balls out, gets a 30 ball, and then forces a game 7 and hits the game winner in game 7? Now you're going to have to write a new article. Oh, both teams, So just because the man had a bad night and the team lost doesn't mean the trade is all bad or it makes the trade better, because honestly, the trade worked for both teams. You know, because Minnesota was able to get under the second apron. They were a second apron team with Towns and Ant-Man and Gobert, all those big contracts. They had to let Walker, Nickeil Alexander-Walker go. You know, a lot of decisions had to be made in Minnesota because they were getting raped by the luxury. I shouldn't even said that word. My bad. Sorry, YouTube. They were getting cooked by the second apron tax, and they couldn't afford it. So when we're talking about this trade, I still think if you're going to go there, let's see the Wolves lose first. They still hadn't lost yet. If you want to say Towns looks more impressive than Randle, I don't got a problem with that. I don't care about that. But the Wolves are not done. And I'm not just saying that because they're my pick. I'm just trying to stay objective. Let's not jump off the deep end just yet. So to all the people they're getting on Randle right now, he could still come back and deliver. It's not over, okay? And don't. I'm a firm believer of it's not over until it's over, okay? So I think we need to relax and calm down. You know what? I'll get to the phone. I'm gonna get to this story, then I get to the phone lines. I'm gonna get to this final story. I want to talk about the draft lottery really quickly. Maybe I'll touch on. I'm gonna give you one of the lottery picks, and then I'll save the other one for later. So I'll do it like this. In terms of the draft lottery, the draft period, not just the lottery. I just want to show you how brilliant Leon Rose is. And if we had to make a trade, I'm not saying we will this summer. I don't want to go down the Giannis route so y'all can freak out, relax. But I want to say that, the Knicks have 3 picks in this upcoming draft. All right. And with 3 picks in the upcoming draft, the Knicks can add 3 really good young players. We already seen Leon Rose's ability to get guys in the 50s. He got Mo Diawara with the 51st pick, right? So now we got another 55th pick. We got 31st pick. We got the 24th pick. We got 3 picks in this draft. And I'm sorry if I can't see it. My fault. So, and by the way, I know that we can't trade the 24th pick before we draft them, but we could trade the pick after we draft it. That's a little loophole with the pick trades. So we technically do have that pick at our disposal in the event of a trade. It's just that we would have to draft the player first before we trade them. Does that make sense? Okay. So yeah, this is what we got at our disposal. And there's a couple of mock drafts and things of that nature, but I'm gonna give you one pick that I want them to that I thought was a pretty interesting development. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say the other one a little bit later, but I rely heavily on mock drafts. Not that that's the way the draft is gonna go, but that's how I learn about new players. And then reading articles like this. Knicks tip to add fast rising guard with 2-way upside. Now, my first question is, why the hell do we need another guard? What is it about guards? Do we are we a team that we need 1,000 guards? Like, we just got so many guards. Why do we need another guard, right? So this is one. I'm now to all my people who watch college. Y'all may know more about this kid. Knicks could eye versatile Texas guard. All right. Speculation surrounding a blockbuster moves continue to swirl around New York. I mean, it is what it is. We don't know what the hell the Knicks are going to do. And I don't want to talk about that guy from, Milwaukee, who just so happens to be from Greece. But in the latest mock draft, Bleacher Report's Jonathan Wasserman projected that the New York Knicks will select Texas guard Dylan Swan. I'm not sure how to say the brother's name. But do you know much about him? Across 36 games, and he's a junior. First off, big time salute to all of these kids that stay in school, man. I think that is phenomenal. You got a lot of 24, 23, 22, 21-year-olds coming out of the draft. These guys played multiple years of college basketball. They're seasoned. They already made money. They're pretty much pros coming into the pro system. But if you know anything about this kid, we could talk about him or some other kids that you think that the Knicks should draft with that 24th pick. This is a very deep draft. And it just so happens that during this deep draft, Leon Rose has 3 picks. You got to give Leon Rose credit, man. And you could build your team with that. Literally. You could build your team with those 3 young players as like, you know, the final pieces to the puzzle, and maybe just get one player and then boom, that's how you got your team. These guys are brilliant. Leon Rose, Worldwide West, Brock Aller, the entire crew, man. Phenomenal. But there's another rookie. I'm gonna say that for a little bit later. But I'm gonna get to these phone lines in a second. Big time shoot to my man AP. He says, Detroit, that car is about to break down. Hit the like button. First off, like my man AP says, smash that like button. It's very important to the algorithm that we honor the like button. It's important, man. YouTube will let others know we're here. All right. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Very important. Well over half of y'all are not subscribed. So you might as well make it official by smashing the subscribe button. And also hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications. I'm here twice a day, every day. By the way, as you can see, I got the flyer on the screen. The watch party is going down. All right. This will be on the 23rd or the 24th. We don't know the day of the game yet, but we will be at Q Bar in Queens. All right. All you have to do is RSVP by hitting the link tree. Linktree/the Objective Fan. The link is in the bottom left corner. Okay, the bottom left corner. You go to my link tree, fill out the RSVP, so I know how many people in the building. We're gonna have giveaways. It's gonna be lit. All right, so it's going down. JJ already told me he's gonna be there, and I'm expecting to see more of you guys in the building. And we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna watch the game together, and play some pool. Why not? Let's make it an event, a huge event. So that's going down then. So all you got to do is just hit that link tree. All right. And call up 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. We're talking about a lot. We got, Jalen Brunson, the superstar Jalen Brunson. His jersey made an appearance in the latest Marvel production, which was The Punisher's, I think it was with the One Last Kill or something like that, the Punisher show on Disney. I saw it. Very, very, very gruesome and graphic and a lot of blood. It was crazy. All right. But Jalen Brunson, there was a kid in the show wearing a Jalen Brunson jersey. Right. So we can talk about that. Rick Pitino, he says that we have the best 9 or 10 guys, not the best 3, the best 9 or 10 guys. What do you think about that? OG Anunoby, I didn't get to that yet, but he is on the way back. But there's a catch. I'm going to get to that. But Julius Randle, what do you got to say? Do you think that we should finally say we won the trade? He's not performing the best, and the Wolves just got embarrassed last night. We could talk about the World Cup and the finals, the Penn Station horror. If you are affected by the Penn Station horror, let me know. And then whatever young players in the draft, if you know any, if you want to talk about that, we can. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. All right, let me get my man Moses in the building. All right, keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. See what Moses wants to talk about.
Yo.
What's going on, Moses?
Chillin', man. Yo.
Let's go.
Get that broom, brother. Get that pail. When you was up 3-0, you might as well sweep them so you could rest, so we could be more energized for game 1 versus the Cavs or Detroit.
Right. So what's your thoughts on Rick Pitino? He said that we got the best 9 or 10 guys, not just 3, the best 9 or 10. You agree with him?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. What do you think, OKC?
bro, I'm not gonna lie
Do
to
they
you.
got us?
OKC, the advantage that OKC have over us is they have more finals experience over us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
So
that's true.
like, and then if their guys are healthy, then it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough. But I'm still gonna say this. I want us to win. Like that's
Okay.
all I can say right now.
What's your
But
confidence level on a scale of 1 through 10?
bro, a straight 10, bro.
Straight 10? Okay.
I believe we'll be all right. OG, I'm hearing OG might be back. You know,
Yes, that's what we're gonna talk about. OG coming
yeah,
back and
that's a good thing. We sweep him and gives him more time to rest. You know, and we could take a little vacation right now, a mini 2-day vacation right now. You
yeah.
understand? While we waiting, like while the Cavs, because game one they're gonna be worn out versus us anyway.
Yep. No,
And I
I
hope it
agree.
goes to game 7. And to be honest with you, like who you think going to win that series?
My pick was the Cavs, but that was way before the series started. Right now I don't really care because we gonna cook either one. But I'm sticking with my pick though. I'm riding with the Cavs, and I think the Cavs could win tonight too, even though they're a terrible road team.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Bro, yo, they want the Pistons. They want us so bad, bro. We gonna cook y'all, man. Y'all don't seem to get that. Like regular season don't mean nothing. Like, do you have the kind of weapons that we have on our team, bro?
No.
And so why do you think they can beat us, man? Like,
They gonna be in for a rude awakening. Tell
and
you
the
that
Cavs,
much.
I don't know what's gonna happen with the Cavs, bro. If the Cavs
Well,
versus us, all we gotta do
I think it'll be a sweep. I ain't gonna lie.
versus the Cavs.
Hell yeah. They don't play their
I
defense
want it
is
to be
weak.
a sweep.
They look, they 3-point defense is trash. We're the best 3-point shooting team in basketball.
Mm-hmm. And I
Yeah.
heard and the defense is not that good either, right?
They're good paint defense, but I'm talking about the 3-ball. They don't do a good job defending the perimeter. They don't got nobody for Brunson. That's just a fact.
So we got an advantage right there. So all we got to do is
100%.
lock them up. Don't stop leaving them open the whole
Right.
game. Just stay on their faces, right? Throughout
Yep.
the whole game, and then foul, take points off the board, man. Defend well, we'll be good, man.
100%, man.
I hope the Spurs go to the finals, bro. I don't want OKC there.
Man, I hope the Wolves go to the finals then. All right, man. But we'll talk, man. Big time salute. All right. That was my man Moses. Hold on, really quick before I get back to the lines. Keep the calls coming though. 646-995-8389. AP says Knicks are the Rolls Royce and the Pistons are the defunct brand. Karad and Badwood, Detroit fans gotta pay the toll to hit the likes. Hey, yo, I'm tell you like this, man. By the way, salute to AP. Definitely continue to smash that like button. The Pistons for sure. All of this energy that they have for us, they need to focus on the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are a real threat, and they unlock the secret weapon in Donovan Mitchell that they cannot guard Donovan Mitchell at all. When I'm telling you they cannot guard Donovan Mitchell at all, I really do mean at all. Like, there is no defense for Donovan Mitchell. And he realized it in the second half. I know, listen, I'm a part of the Brunson dribble committee, right? I think Brunson should dribble. I don't give a damn about what y'all got to say because he does pass the ball. See, that was the myth that he doesn't pass the ball. I'm glad I debunked that myth. Jalen Brunson does pass the ball, right? And so when you have an advantage against the team where they put every single guard they had on you and you straight fry and literally put them all in the fire, Donovan Mitchell has to be aggressive. If the Cavs want to win tonight and the series, Donovan Mitchell needs to get 35. There's no if, ands, buts about it. They can't stop him. Sometimes the Cavs, their offense gets bogged down and they turn over the ball frequently. And that really is keeping Detroit in the game. When they protect the ball and they go to their strengths, which is just give it to Donovan Mitchell and get the hell out of his way, they're so much harder to deal with for the Pistons because they literally don't have no one to guard him. And if he gets hot and he's hitting his shots, there's no rebound opportunities, no and that's another thing too. The Pistons are killing the Cavs on the glass. I mean, killing them. So the Cavs, all they got to do realistically is do good on the glass, don't turn over the ball, and get Mitchell going, and they should win this with no problem, no qualms, no issues. We'll see. Let me see. Big time salute to my man A-Pow Diaz. Hopefully, A-Pow, you gonna be on the members only watch party that we're gonna do online on Friday, members only show. So hopefully you there. Welcome to OKF Nation once again. What's good, family? Big time salute to you. Oh my God, what's going on with Hakeem the Dream? What are we doing, Hakeem? Ranking players. Why you do this every show? I mean, I do appreciate the support, and I see you got the scale. Is that a slight towards me? I don't know, Hakeem, because you got the scales in your because I balance the scales. That's what I do. This is level-headed Knicks talk. And I see Hakeem got the scale kind of like twisted. Like I see it in you see his profile pic? The scale is like twisted this way. You feel what I'm saying? Like the scales are unbalanced. So is that what your goal is? Are you here to unbalance the scale? Well, guess what, Hakeem? This is level-headed Knicks talk. Even when there's not that show, it's always level-headed Knicks talk. We're going to keep the scales balanced. You want to rank OG, Cat, and Brunson like that's cute. We don't really care about that right now. We are all on one accord. If that makes you feel better, salute to you. That's your order. All right? AP says the Knicks are healthy, cereal, and Pistons are the black and white, no frills cereal box we used to get at Pathmark. Damn! Is Pathmark still around? Anyone remember the giant yellow peanut butter? Oh my God. Yo, you taking us back, AP. Damn. I agree. I think that no matter who we play in the next round, the series will be over within 5 games. I wouldn't be surprised if we sweep either one of them for sure. I think we'll sweep the Cavs because the Cavs defense is just too weak. Like their defense is too weak, and the Pistons, they don't have enough offense. All right. We keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. Let me get my man Ty in the building. All right. Keep the calls coming, y'all. Hopefully he can answer. What's good, Ty?
Yo, Karan, what's up, fam?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
To the OKF Nation, man. Nothing,
100%.
man. Just going off one of your topics, man. But I just wanted to say this, man. Like,
What's up?
there is a lot of, what gets me bad about Knicks fans, and you know me, I'll call them. I don't even want to call people out today. It's just like, stop with all, like, you're getting bored for winning. We didn't win nothing yet. So you up here putting discrepancies about who's 1, who's 2, who's 3. Brunson don't pass. Brunson passes when he's supposed to pass now, man.
Mm-hmm.
Players, everybody's ready now, man. Like all of this negative little rhetoric going through. Come on, y'all spooking away. If y'all not really Knicks fans, don't be Knicks fans, man.
Yeah. Then you see how he got the scales twisted? Like he got the scales.
We don't need that negative energy. All right, you don't like Brunson, but right now we love Brunson.
Right.
So it's okay, fam. It's okay because any given night, the Knicks, this is why Rick Pitino said what he said. Because any given night, it might be Deuce with 29. It might be Salmon with 28. It might be, you don't know who going to hit you now.
You don't know who's going to be.
We have one goal, and one goal in mind is to win the chip. And everybody's on board. The star players, Brunson, Anunoby, Cat, they all getting their accolades already. So the other players, they know their position. That's why we're going where we're going. So all of that is crazy, but salute, man. Like, you a Knicks fan, but you objective, it's fine. He triggered me, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna get triggered. Then I got triggered when I saw it. I was like, this is why they call me the trigger guy. I'm not triggered. No, but But anyway, I want to get to a side note, bro.
Let's go.
I hate Wemby. I hate Wemby.
Why that?
Bro, I'm starting to realize something with him. He doesn't know how to handle the hype. He does not
Okay.
know how to handle the hype. I
Mm.
thought Wemby was like, like a throwback player, whatever the case may be, But that was egregious what he did to Nas Reed. He should have been suspended.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
should have been suspended, bro.
Yeah.
He should have been. The way the league is being called now, he deliberately could have took that boy's jaw off. So I'm
That's a
cool on
fact.
Wemby. If they win, they win. Um, whether we play the Spurs or whether we play Minnesota, whether we play OKC,
Don't matter.
each team, thank you, because each team in the league right now, they're on notice, bro. They're all scared to play the Knicks. That's why OKC is trying to keep up with us or what we do. We sweep somebody, they want to sweep
They
somebody.
want
We're
sweet.
doing,
Right.
yeah. But here's the thing. Here's the alarming part of it. If we blow
What's
somebody
up?
out, they want to blow the Lakers out. Here's the alarming part. Let me tell you something. What I see why OKC is going to lose to us is because Shea is not putting up the points he was putting up last year during their championship run. And the way our defense is playing right now, I would not be surprised if we kept him under. And it's going to be hard to keep him under 20 because he gets the free throws. But I think
Yeah.
the league is on notice that the Knicks see the refs, they get prompted on what teams having good defense, and all these and all of that. So when you're looking at the Knicks right now, the league knows that the Knicks are playing the best defense right now, and they know we're playing the best offense. So if we go against one of those teams, they're going to be calls that they're accustomed to getting that they're not going to get against us, especially not like they
Oh, you
did in the
think so?
regular season.
Okay.
And I promise you it's not going to happen that way. I promise you. They're going to have to outskill us and outmatch us for them to win the chip. It won't be because of the refs, because the refs are on notice that the Knicks are really playing hands-on. They're beating people to the spot. They're beating people to the ball in the passing lanes. They're deflecting shots from three-point and even in the paint. You cannot, when you're playing defense like that, it is hard to go against them as far as calling a foul on them because you already know that, hey, this team is already on it. They're already there. So
Right.
we just got to be careful. As long as nothing egregious go on, OKC will lose to us. We'll just outmatch the Spurs. They don't have it for us. I think they're going to defeat
Hell no.
OKC. I think they're going to defeat OKC for us. And I think, we'll probably beat the Spurs in 5 games. I'll give them 1 game, but we'll probably beat them in 5 games. But as far as I hate to even say this team, I'm not even going to say their name. This team that's going on this little run about how they beat us 3 games in the regular season, that's bulletin board material. They are so
Yep.
stupid. They're keeping it in our mind that, okay, you guys did this to us. Some of our players wasn't there, some of y'all players wasn't there, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, that's bulletin board material. And for the caller who called up and said, oh, this is rest time, this ain't rest time. This is new wrinkle time. This is putting in plays that the league haven't even saw yet time. That's what this is. So
No.
Cleveland, Detroit, they're already beating themselves up. When they come to us when we're well rested, it's about to be a wrap, man. Big Apple, stand up, man. It's time. And all this little spooky talk, and I don't want to play OKC, and Brunson is the worst out of the big 3. He's the worst. We don't have a big 3. We have a big team. That's the problem.
Right.
That's what they don't understand. We got players
Right.
come off the bench, 7th, 8th man down, that can bomb on you for 30, 28, 25 points. And that's what's unaccounted for. And Brunson, beautiful Brunson, is playing some of the most free, liberate basketball as far as him just flowing with the offense, finding his spots, the ball's coming to him perfectly. I just wanted to give some love to New York right now, man, because all of this stuff.
We got it. We need it.
You know what I mean? That's all, man. Because time is nearing down. Sunday will be here before we know it. It's already hump day. So I don't.
That's if it's going to be Sunday, because if it goes 7, then it will be Tuesday.
Even better for us.
I wanted to go 7. I really do, because it'll give me more time to do my 10-key show.
There you go. You always got
time, goddammit.
You always got a little. I respect you, KP. Shout out to this chat, man. Shout out to OKF Nation, man. Fam, Hakeem the Dream. I'm
going to have to get to him in a second.
So I want to respond to that. I don't gotta say no Diddy, fam. You know what I'm saying? But you need to get your little behind out the woods, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
He in the woods, right?
Yeah, pull up your big boy pants, man. Wear the Knicks hat and apparel, man, and just come out the woods, man. We be all right. Stop being scared, man. Because if you feel that way, then go to Houston. Go rep Hakeem the Dream for real.
Right.
Get up out of here, bro.
Get up out of here.
You
Go
know?
to Texas.
Right. Go
There's
to
3
Texas,
teams.
because you sound like you might be a hidden troll. That's what you sounding
That's
like
right.
right now, man.
I'm looking at. I never noticed his profile picture.
That's what I'm
I see
saying.
the unbalanced scale. It's like it's like an unbalanced scale. I see that.
Yeah.
I get it. I see it. Man, that's creative. It's creative. Okay.
Yeah. And I called him Beautiful Brunson because he's Beautiful Brunson, man. His basketball is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you take it how you want to take it. My mind don't go there, so you might want to question your mind, fam. But anyway,
Right.
salute to the chat, man. Karan,
Thank you, Ty.
I appreciate you. Yo, your hat is fire, bro. You gotta relax, okay? You gotta relax, fam.
Hey, you wait till you see the next hats I'm getting ready to get. Yo, when I go to the watch, wait till you see what I show up at the watch party with, dog. Oh my.
I'm definitely gonna try to make that trip out there.
If you could, I know you out of state, you know.
Yeah.
But definitely when we all gonna be at that parade too, and I'll probably do another watch party for the finals.
There you go, Karan. Talk that talk to him, KP.
I'm talking that talk.
Talk that talk, family.
We gotta believe, God damn it. This is the year.
Nah, we ain't believing nothing. We know this time. We used to believe.
Okay, yes, we know it. We know it.
We know it. There you go.
We know
to believe is to be naive. We know what we about to win, and the league knows it too, man. Fact.
I'm with you.
All right, peace, yo. Peace.
All right, salute. It's my man Ty representing, man. Yeah, yo, I can't wait. Ooh, man. Man, I just can't wait for this watch party. It's going down, by the way, y'all. I got the flyer on the screen. If you want to go, all you got to do is hit the Linktree /TheObjectiveFan. Let me know you're coming. Fill out that RSVP link. We're going to be in the building. That's going to be the 23rd or the 24th. And yeah, man, you know, we straight representing the New York Knicks all day, every day. Let me get some of these supers. I'm going to get back to the line. My man Hakeem the Dream, he said Harden and Brunson play the same type of defense. That's cap. That's cap. See, Brunson gives effort on defense. Harden don't even give effort sometimes. Sometimes he just put a hand up, stand there. Brunson drawing charges. Brunson is a below-the-rim defender, the best in the game. He gets those charges, turnovers. When's the last time you seen James Harden purposely standing? I'm not saying he doesn't draw offensive foul. I'm saying like try to draw a charge, not an offensive foul. We're talking about a charge. Stand there like this, and you don't see that. So I wouldn't compare Jalen Brunson and James Harden. I wouldn't do that. Big time salute to AP. He said, I hope this storybook ends right. Hit the lights. Hey, yo, AP, I'm telling you right now, this is the most confident I've been in a long time. Trust me, in a long time. All right? I think that this is the year, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not saying that because I'm some sort of stan or anything like that. I'm not. I am the objective fan. I always give you the real. And get back to these phone lines. I'm going to take a couple of more calls. Then I'm going to unpack the OG. All right? 646-995-8389. What's going on, Derek? How you feeling, family?
I'm feeling good, baby. How you feeling, man?
I'm great, man. You know, it's time. You know, it's time to watch the ops. You're gonna see who we gonna play. What say you, man?
Yeah, man.
Where you want to go?
You know what's scary? You know what's so scary? The NBA scared because our MVP of the playoffs didn't even play. I'm talking about OG, and look what we did to Philly without OG. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. And Pitino is definitely right. We got 10 men deep. He is definitely right. He is definitely
that
right.
was
We
fire.
got a bench. We got to start in 5. Next man up and all that. And the thing about with they were saying today, like somebody on First Take was saying, well, the Knicks, they beat Atlanta and then they beat Philly. Well, who did OKC beat in the first round?
Thank you.
They beat Portland, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Why is our accomplishments getting pushed under the rug, but OKC, they bringing them up?
Oh, because they won the championship. So, but you know, they won the championship. So they won the championship.
Oh, nah. And then think about with Randle. Okay, we traded Randle 2 years ago. We got Cat
Right.
now. So let's leave that alone, you know.
Right, and it's not over too though. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like Derek, they acting like like he lost, he got swept, and he lost.
No,
He could come back and drop 30 easy tomorrow, and then boom, you feel me? And then he right back. Oh, now they're gonna say, oh man, Randle, the trade looks the same. You know, it's just I just like to call it out sometimes. That's all.
And for sure, that Brunson jersey thing, that's fire too. That's fire.
Oh
too.
yes, I caught that on the law. I said, wait a minute, is that a Brunson jersey?
Yes, and
Wow.
on Kevin Hart's his roast special, Tom Brady gave Kevin Hart a Brunson jersey.
That's fire.
Not a Maxey jersey, not an MB jersey. He gave him a Knick jersey. That just goes to show you how hot the Knicks are right now.
Steaming hot.
I feel more confident right now than I felt in 94. And I was confident in 94. But now.
See, thank you. I'm glad you said that because people acting like, oh, 99, I was. No, y'all wasn't.
No.
Stop the cap.
No, not 99. Nah, I don't
Hell
believe 99.
no.
I don't believe it. 94, yes. 94.
Because that bald-headed guy wasn't there, right?
Yes, for sure. 94, he wasn't there. Nope, not 94. So, but for right now, I'm very confident. I want that Eastern Conference Finals banner up. I want the NBA Finals banner up, and I want that in season tournament banner up.
Oh,
I want all three
okay.
of them up.
I ain't mad at you.
Them up. Yes, because I could see why they didn't put it up right now because our focus was the NBA Finals. But after we get the NBA Finals, I want to see all three of those banners go up.
That'd be fire.
That's what I want. But yeah, I think we're going to see the Cavs. I believe we're going to see the Cavs.
Okay.
I don't think Detroit has enough for the Cavs, But if the Cavs just got to step up on a little bit of defense, that's about it.
That's defense and the turnover. They got to watch the damn turnover.
Yeah, and let Mitch cook. You got to let Donovan Mitchell cook. You got to let him cook.
Let him cook. They can't stop him. Oh, man, he do the little windmill over the head joint?
Yes.
That's a bucket every time.
All right. Okay, Knick Nation. We're going to get 3 banners up this summer. We're going to put 3 banners up. All right.
That's fire.
All right.
I'm with you, Derek.
Peace.
All right. Salute to my man, Derek. Get my man Musa in the building. And then after Musa, I'm gonna talk about OG. And I'll get right back into the phone lines. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. What's good, Musa?
What's up?
Let's go. Nothing much, man. What's your thoughts, man? We got a lot going on. We got Brunson in the Marvel Universe. Julius Randle trade. What's your thoughts?
The Julius Randle trade, I think, like you said, it was a fair trade. Both, like you said, both teams were under the second apron. So either way, it was a win-win trade. But I'm not gonna write the Wolves off just yet.
That's what I'm saying because the Spurs still ain't winning Minnesota yet. So y'all could talk that talk, but it ain't over yet.
No, but I would like the Spurs to win because let's be honest, the Wolves will probably lose in 4. So okay.
Yeah, the Wolves getting swept. Yeah, they're getting swept.
That's the only
reason.
Getting
swept. I know.
And what's funny is what do you call it? One of my friends was like, "Yo, bro, you guys are not beating OKC." I was like, "Yeah, we will. Don't worry."
Man, they don't know. See, look, they haven't seen the growth that we've seen in this Knicks team. We've been watching them all year. We've seen the cup. We've seen the cup curse. We've seen the transformation. So we've seen the Knicks elevate. So they don't understand the elevation. They think it's the same old Knicks. No, it's not. But I gotta put that clip out.
Biased Knicks fan. He was like, "You're a biased Knicks fan."
Oh my God, yo! I came out with 13 history-breaking things the Knicks did this playoffs to show them that this year's Knicks is not like every year. We don't do this every year.
Beat the Spurs, but not the Thunder for some reason. I mean, he says they can, but he said, let's be honest, OKC's better.
They're better than the Spurs for sure, but we're gonna see in the finals. We're gonna see.
We're not there yet. We got it. People are jumping the cape like it's they're not writing us off, but they're just like saying this type of stuff like, oh, bro, OKC's gonna fire you guys, but like they don't watch the Knicks. That's what it is.
No, they don't watch especially the way we do. They're watching a couple of playoff games. That's it, and clips and highlights.
There you go. It's just like some BS. That's what I find it to be.
100%. 100%
And then
BS.
I see and then I see these like worst takes. I'm just like, yeah, these are guys don't know what they're saying either.
Yeah, you got to be careful who you listen to. That's why I don't listen to anyone. All
Yeah,
I
don't
do
listen
is
to
read
them.
news. That's all I do. I read my news. I come on there with some stats. That's it. That's all I need. And I watch it back. First off, I have a rule, Musa. If I watch more basketball than you, I'm not listening to you. That's just my rule. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not
That's
doing it.
fair. No,
I'd rather
you
watch the
have
game.
your no, yeah, that's fair. You have your 10 what do you call it? Substack, so you know where you're getting your good information. I mean your
That's a
information
fact. Oh, 100%. I go through it all.
Is it a free thing or what? I never
Substack
know.
is free. Yeah, Substack is free. All you gotta do is just follow me. I'm
I'm
hosting it there temporarily until I get my website back this week inside thenix.com because there's some things I want to do with it. But I've been using Substack as a replacement this past season in the playoffs. Yeah. So yeah, it's free to go on there. Yeah, it's no fee.
Oh, all right. I wanna check it out. I wanna see what's popping on there.
Yeah, every Monday. Look, every Monday you go there, you'll get all the news that you missed for the week.
Have you heard of a show called Knicks Fan TV?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, so you know about CP the franchise?
Yeah.
What do you think of that show?
100%.
You think it's a good show?
I don't listen. I'm focused on what I do. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody what they do. I'm in my own lane. I'm on my own mission.
Yeah, that's fair.
You feel me?
That's
so
fair.
yeah, but salute to them though. Salute to them. I remember he got that what he called out. He called out the something he got right that nobody believed it. I think it might have been the Towns trade. I can't remember what it was.
No, I think it was Mike Brown coat. Yeah, it might have been that also.
I think it was the Towns trade because how I found out, I seen it in SI, and they was talking about what he said. But yeah,
what do you call it? Do you ever use your social media? I mean, your Insta or Twitters?
My what?
Do you ever tweet on like Twitter or Instagram?
Yo, listen, you know what? I'm so zoned in on YouTube. I'm trying to get active on there though, and I got TikToks. I'm on everything. If there's a social site, I'm on there. It's just it's kind of hard for me to be active, but I'm looking to get more active on those platforms. But yeah, I'm on there. It's the Objective Knicks Fan is everywhere except Twitter. On Twitter, I'm TOF on fire.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No.
What else I gotta say? So you got the Knicks winning against either Cleveland or Detroit, right?
100%. Within 5 games, 100%.
But the Cavs have no no offensive defensive system, right? It's just like
they're good in the paint. They're good in the paint. Their 3-point defense is trash.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Trash.
Watching Cleveland's like, yo, bro, you're getting fried out here by one man.
They literally don't have not one person that could guard Jalen Brunson. Like it's going to be a bloodbath. Like seriously,
Dean Wade, but that's what they consider the best defender, I guess.
Yeah, he's getting cooked. Sorry.
For sure. He's definitely.
But I appreciate
there's
you,
no
Musa.
chance. Yeah, appreciate it.
No chance. No doubt, man. Big time salute.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
All right. Yeah. Big time salute to Musa. Really quickly, I want to touch on the OG thing, and I'm gonna get back to the phone lines. 646-995-8389. Call up. I'm gonna talk about OG really quickly. You know, OG. He is definitely going to return. I've seen some footage today of OG shooting. You know, he looked regular. It looked like he's regular and he's back to being OG. So he's definitely practicing, working out, and OG is back. I'm not for resting players who are healthy. To me, there's no benefit of that. You can only get better by playing the game. So if he's healthy, he needs to play. Salute to some of you guys that said, oh, maybe we should rest him. Nah. Hell no. That brother needs to play. But I'm going to jump into research mode. OG Anunoby return likely makes one of Knicks guards the odd man out. Now, here is the problem about having 12 guys on your team. Yes, you could go the Steve Kerr route and play all 12 guys, but more than likely you're not going to do that, especially in a playoff run. OG Anunoby's absence due to the right hamstring strain in games 3 and 4 of the second round meant Miles McBride moved to the starting lineup, opening up his minutes for someone off the bench after being buried in the rotation, Landry Shamet. What happens to Landry Shamet when OG Anunoby comes back? I just want to say this off the rip. Here's the catch. The reason why I like Landry Shamet the most is because he puts it into the 3-point guard lineup. Now, yes, we had success with the 3-point guard lineup. It was fire, whether it be Clarkson, Jose Deuce, Brunson, Jose Deuce. Now, before you get on me, I know Jordan Clarkson is not technically a point guard, but he plays like he's 6'3". So my logic is if you got 6'3", 6'2", 6'2", you're at a deficit on the floor. I really don't like when they go with those lineups. Now, when Landry Shamet is out there, he's always that third guard, even though he's a small forward on this team, but he's not a small guard, right? He's not 6'2". I like that he breaks that up a little bit, but at the same time, how do we play him when OG gets back? Does Shamet become a power forward? I doubt that. So clearly somebody's minutes is getting cut, and Jose's minutes has been getting cut as well, by the way. But Jose is having some good minutes too. So like now, Shamet was balling. He looked great in games 3 and 4, but now you're potentially more than likely going to lose Landry Shamet. I don't know how to feel about that because, like I said, I like he breaks up the 3-point guard lineup. I can't front though. In these playoffs, the 3-point guard lineup has been doing well. The 3-point guard lineup looked great. And, more than likely, he's going to continue running it, especially against Cleveland, because Cleveland, they're a very small team. Yes, they got a big starting lineup, but when they go to the bench, they don't play nobody above 6'7". Sometimes they play the Tomlin kid, but realistically, Tomlin only played the last game because they blew out the Pistons. But they don't play nobody above 6'6" off their bench, the Cavs. So it'll be two small teams going at it. The Pistons play a little bit more size, so you may have to throw more size out there a little bit, but realistically, I don't think that is going to be the end of the world. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But this is what Mike Brown had to say about Landry. Landry hadn't played a drop all playoffs. I think the first game of the first round, he was in the rotation, and then the second game a little bit, but then he was out. That's 6-7 games that he hadn't seen significant minutes on the floor. He was huge on both ends of the floor. That was in games 3 and 4 of the Philadelphia 76ers series. So what happens now? Who do we lose? Does it matter? We're going to win the championship regardless. I would like to see Landry Shamet stay in the rotation. What do you think? OG Anunoby returns, but at the cost of Landry Shamet. So we could add that to our dialogue. We got a lot going on. Brunson, he exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A kid was wearing the Brunson jersey in multiple scenes. He wore the Brunson jersey. Rick Pitino says that the Knicks don't have the best 3. They have the best 9 or 10. All right. We talked about OG, Julius Randle. He got cooked last night. So a lot of people saying, look, the Knicks have won the trade. We could talk about that. If you live in New Jersey and you take the New Jersey Transit, the train to Penn Station, the World Cup may prevent you in some of your access. And then, of course, we could talk about the draft lottery as well. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. We're talking about a lot, but it's a good conversation. Level-headed Knicks talk. Call up, voice your opinions. Get back to the queue. If I do miss your call, I will call back. And by the way, these are the rules. Anybody could call up. You get 3 minutes. All right. You hear the let's go. That means the clock started. And when you hear that end, that means it's time to get off the line. All right. Maxine been getting on me about the calls being too long. So we got to make sure we stay within the parameters of the call. However, you can call back by sending in donations. You could you could call back. We got the $5 call back. You could request your favorite caller. So if there's somebody you'd like to hear from, you could request them to get on the line. You could also request to call back for somebody else. So if somebody gets off the line, you felt like you want to hear more from them, you could request them to come back. And of course, if one of these opposing teams, whether it be Detroit, whether it be Cleveland, whether it be whoever, if the opposing team calls the show and you don't want to hear them talk, You send in a $25 donation, we'll get them off the line. All right? Because this is a Knicks show. Yes, a lot of people like to talk basketball with me, but if you're being disrespectful to the Knicks, Knicks Nation don't have to go. Most of the people that's in my chat are Knicks fans. By the way, before I get to the line, let me just see who's in there. I'm gonna take a quick peek in the chat. All right. I see Figgy. I see Zach. Okay. I see Ty. Okay. We're on our best behavior in there. Let me see Felix. Okay. I don't see no. I'm looking for the opposing team right now. That's really who I'm looking for right now. If you are from the opposing team. Oh, by the way, Cleo, yes, you do have 5 callbacks. Angie used hers. I think Randle didn't use his yet, so Randle has 1, and then you have 5. All right. So yes, Cleo has 5 calls, and she's happy about her callbacks because you just never know when you're going to use them. All right. Big time salute to y'all. All right, cool. Let me get my man Rock in the building. 646-995. Call up. We talking about these New York Knicks. What's going on, Rock?
Yo, what up, Kay?
Man, everything is good, man. How's everything going with you, man?
Hey, orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies, man.
So what's your thoughts about Landry Shamet? He might get the shaft. He might not be able to play anymore now that OG is back. What do you think?
I think, oh, man. I didn't hear about that. But, I can't imagine. Well, I think it's always going to be, they could always carve out some kind of minutes just to keep him warm, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. Landry's playing good, man.
Yeah, but those 3-point guards been doing good. When he went with Jose, Clarkson, and Deuce, you know, they all had their moments. So I'm not sure how much more a time you could afford to another guard in the rotation when you already got 3.
I'm with you, man. I like to add a little bit more height, man.
It won't matter against Cleveland, though.
Yeah, against Cleveland, it don't matter.
It won't matter because they super small.
Yeah, it don't matter. Man, oh, man. You know what? Regardless, I think he's going to see time anyway because, like I said, I think the next round is going to be a sweep. We're going to sweep whoever. And at least two games, or at least one game, the minimum, we're gonna blow somebody out at least by 20 to 30 points. So he gets some run in, you know.
Okay, so you banking on the blowout. I got you.
Yeah, that's our pattern now. It's either gonna be the first game or the closeout game. Most likely the closeout game. That seems to be our pattern now, man. Oh,
that's true. No, but we smacked the other Sixers in game 1 too, though. Don't forget.
Yeah. Hey, could I put two old media heads on the clown watch?
Who's that?
We got Chris Canty and Paul Pierce. No.
Oh yeah, Paul Pierce he's an eye for life. What did Chris Canty say?
I forgot to bring this up yesterday. It was 6 a.m. in the morning. I just happened to turn on ESPN, and he said this vehemently too. He said like because Evan, his partner, is on the Knicks bandwagon. So he was saying it, screaming it after they closed out the Lakers. No way is the Knicks gonna beat Orlando. They're gonna beat OKC. I want everybody to stop this. No way that could happen. No way. And I don't understand where he's coming from with this because he's from the Bronx. I don't know. I guess his heart been broken too many times, man, or whatever. You know, stick to football, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's why I gave y'all the blue. And I'm going to put this clip out. I gave y'all 13 reasons why this is not the same Knicks team. The history that we made, we hadn't seen this before. This is not the same Knicks team as the past. I'm going to put that clip out.
Actually, one of the flip-floppers who came back home, Big Perk, he had a good take on why he and Stephen A. agreed. He couldn't say anything. He had a good take on why the Knicks is gonna beat OKC, bro.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Okay. He was saying if I can remember verbatim, how OKC's thing is closing down the driving lanes. When you come through there, they're swiping them everything.
Oh yes.
And then sometimes they're getting away with fouls. But and that's how they're beating these teams. But Knicks are not gonna subject themselves to that as much as other teams because but their 3-point prowess from outside.
Right.
So he's resting on that, and the fact that the Knicks have a defensive intensity that can equal theirs, and the outside perimeter is greater. So he said putting those two together.
Yes, and if I could add, OKC's 3-point defense is trash.
Right.
Yeah.
And
we'll get to that.
I always say nobody got better centers than us, bro.
That's a fact, man. I appreciate you, Rock, man. Big time.
All right, bro.
All right. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge. Because they do what he just said, they pack in the paint, passing lanes. They gamble so much that sometimes when they don't get the turnover, they leave guys open for wide open threes. And teams shoot good against OKC from 3. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. All right, Ty, I see you. Give me 2 seconds, Ty. I'm going to get to you. Get my man Joe up in the building. Tugbo, then Ty, I got you on that. The most optimistic Knicks fan. Hopefully he answers. Let's see.
Yo. I'm an island boy.
The contest winner, the prize pick'em winner, and the most optimistic Knicks fan. Where we going?
Hey man, how we doing,
Let's
Cron?
go.
Yo,
it was a great day.
I hear you talk about Shaman, man. I just want to chime in about that. Yo, just because OG is going to be playing doesn't mean that Shaman might not get in, man. I feel like he could still slip into that rotation and get a couple minutes that could help us, you know? Like, I don't want to see him completely thrown onto the bench, like out of the fire, you know what I mean?
But you know, that's what happened, right? Jose took his spot. Put Jose out there. And Jose has been running with Deuce and Clarkson. So you can't play all these guys, man. They all 6'5" and nothing. You can't, like, something's got to give, bro.
I was just so happy when I saw Deuce go off. I'm going to be honest, because, you know, I've been talking about Deuce for a long time, man. And like when it comes to these analysts and stuff, I feel like that's the piece that they're missing. Like they totally write him off. And they're like, what's a Miles McBride? Like you guys don't even know who this kid is. You know what I'm saying? And they're writing him off. And he's a lethal, man. He can hit the 3 from anywhere. I would love him. I was seeing out of him, man. But in terms of Shamet, man, you know, if Deuce doesn't have it, because Deuce doesn't always, you know, that one game before that, he was 1 for 5. So like I'm saying, I still think Shamet can be inserted into the lineup in certain situations if some people aren't showing up. That's how I feel. But
so make it a performance-based thing. So like if they're not performing well, the next round you go with Shamet.
Well, you know, even, you know, it's up to Mike Brown to make the adjustments during the game too. Like you could see it early.
No, yeah, I'm saying like the next round of substitution. So like instead of you coming back in the second half, I'm gonna go with Shamet instead.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
But,
that's how you can get him in.
And I always say it's up to Mike Brown to make the adjustments. Salute to Mike Brown. You know, I know we were killing him earlier in the season, but like I said, man, there's nothing but good things I got to say about Mike Brown right now. So
he's doing a great job.
Yeah, man.
Great job. And that's our number one asset.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I mean, you know, definitely. I think, you know, the way that he was able to make the adjustment, he changed the system and it came out to work in our favor, you know. Got hot right when we needed to. Like, that's what we needed. And he executed. So it's really hard to kill him now. But,
100%.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you.
But, yo, I got your text and I sent you that email. I don't know if you got it or not.
No, I got it. I got you. I'm going to respond to it.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Sounds good, man. Yo, thanks for taking my call, man.
No doubt. All right. It's my man Joe, the most optimistic Knicks fan, and he run the Pick'ems giveaway. What I said is the Pick'ems giveaway. Yo, listen, when I don't write stuff down, man, it becomes like the name will change several times. I'm just bad. Like I'm just bad when I don't write it down. I gotta write it down. What's going on, Tugbo? Nothing much, man. Just we talking about these Knicks, man. What do you think about the potential of Landry Shamet getting the shaft, and now that OG's back and he performed so well? What are your thoughts on that?
Hold on, who would you rather have on the court?
Damn. Yo, honestly, I like height. So, you know, I'm always gonna go with the taller guy. If I had the choice.
You picking OG just simply off of height? It has nothing to do with skill. It has nothing to do with
Shamet. No. I'm saying no. OG gonna start, and I'm picking Shamet, and one of them other little dudes, they gonna sit. That's what I would do. That's just how I would
Who's your little guys?
My little guys is Jose or Deuce. One of them two got to sit, and we know it ain't gonna be Deuce.
Yeah, right.
We know it ain't gonna be Deuce. So yeah, that if that don't answer the question, but I know you need. See, the problem is you need Jose because Jose he running that one spot.
Right.
That's the problem.
So my thing is like Shaman's been kind of streaky this playoffs. Like last game, he did exactly what we needed to do when we needed him to do it. Like that was perfect. But he's been really streaky throughout the playoffs. That's why he kind of ended up at the back of the bench. So I don't know if right now we need to be gambling again with where he's at. I mean, don't get me wrong. If he can play and we got time for him to play, I'm all for it. But as far as
when we blow them out,
crying over spilled milk if he's not playing, I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned because that's the reason. That's what Leon Rose did. He set us up for success. Next man up.
Right.
We did exactly. Landry did exactly what he was supposed to do. You fill in when OG sits out.
Yep. Yeah, he did a great job too. Yeah,
great
phenomenal.
job. I mean, great job. Yeah. Because what do you think? You think what did they say about OG? I saw Shams say something recently.
Oh well, yesterday. Remember, I had. I'm not sure if you heard the show, but I think you did. You was there.
The doctor. Yeah, I was there with the doctor. But what did they say today? Because I just saw what Shams was in an interview talking about it, but I didn't watch it because I was listening to the show.
Well, basically, it's all the same. We saw there was some footage of OG that came out. And he was work. So OG's playing like he's going to play. Juan is in the queue too. We're gonna get Juan's opinion because he's the OKF doctor. But based on what we're seeing, all signs point to that he's going to play game one. There hasn't been no setbacks, none of that.
And we're not looking at restricted minutes or anything like that?
Ooh, now that we didn't get to that yet. Didn't get to that yet. So we're waiting on that.
Oh, okay. That hasn't came to fruition or anything?
I don't think you're going to get it because he hadn't missed that much time. Usually the reason why you restricted minutes is because, like I said in that load management show that we did, that the only time the reason why load management really works is when you're coming back from injury because you could re-injure yourself if you go full throttle. So that's why you load manage them. You don't play them the full 35 minutes. You play them 25 or 20 because you want to work them back. Yeah, that's what that's for. But I don't think he needs that because he only missed a couple of. It's not like he was out for like a month. So
right. So I mean, if he can come back and play, let's play him. If he needs to sit out a little bit more, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fully comfortable with the roster. What do you think? We got the best 9? Is that what he said? We got the best 9?
Yo, Rick Pitino, that was fire. He said, no, not the best 3, the best 9 or 10. That I never heard nothing like that before. That was profound.
You giving us a better 9 than OKC?
You know what?
With the AJ Mitchell thing going on.
They got the AJ Mitchell and the Wallace kid. Yo, the Wallace. Yo, let me tell you that Wallace kid. He's the real nice one. I know that everyone make a big deal about Mitchell, but I'm telling you right now, Wallace
been on the radar for a minute. And the other is it the other? No, it's not the other Jalen. I forgot. There's another guy on there too. But
Isaiah Joe.
Isaiah Joe. That's the guy I'm thinking of.
But Joe. Yeah.
Sam Presti is like. He's the only one I'm like, all right, I give him executive over Leon, but outside of him, nah. So,
nobody. Did you see the picks? We got 3 picks in this draft. This is the deepest draft. We got 3 picks. You just so happen to have 3 picks.
Let me talk about that real quick. What makes this draft so deep, and why is it a better skill set than previous draft? Because it sounds at this point like it's a push narrative, but I don't really watch.
Only at the top. The top, you got way more star power.
Way better than the previous ones. What changed the pay?
So look, last year you had Flag, you had the other bull from the Hornets,
Edgecombe. Yeah.
And who else? Were they that was the only 3? Really? Was that the top 3? Like the real nice 3?
That was
Okay, now you got a nice 6 or 7. That's what they're trying to say. So now it's like that 3 has become 6.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just wondering, I'm like, yo,
that's
it
what they
seems like they're just saying it, but I haven't seen it. So I didn't know if it was genuinely a great lineup or they're just saying that.
But you know what?
I don't draft up.
But Tugbo, I didn't watch a lot of college basketball, but I know how, you have some drafts where there's a lot of great players, but I don't really, I think the top 3 guys are like above the rest. And I ain't see the other ones. Now I could be wrong.
Right.
But I think that top 3, the kid from BYU, the Peterson kid, and Boozer, I think but they saying those other top 3 guys are good too. I think they all guards. I don't really know much about them.
I don't know either, and my trust for sports journalism is at an all-time low right now because
it's crazy.
I forgot who was that caught up earlier talking about how they talk about how we beat Atlanta and then OKC beats the Suns and it's like, oh yeah, or even so if like let's say that cup curse, we beat the cup curse. If we had lost in the first round, do you know how much that cup curse would have been dragged on? And now that we went past the first round, you don't even hear about the cup at all.
They don't want to get it.
They don't want to talk about it.
I think the cup curse really, and I said this earlier too, the cup curse is really just after the cup because you play that extra game and you don't get extra rest. So now it's more work. It's kind of like the rest argument, but in reverse. You're playing more than the other guys. The other guys get the rest, and you working harder, and you won. That's backwards. They need to fix that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and he won. I'm about to say, I think it's a mental thing as well with the feeling of accomplishment, even though there's so much more to accomplish.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go to Vegas, and then the following day you got to go to Indiana. That was rough.
And then the following week you got to deal with your whole team being traded off for Giannis. So you got to listen to trade rumors about Giannis for the next month.
Hey, let's not talk about the Greek guy.
All right.
I don't want to mention it because people thinking that, yeah, man, you really want Giannis. They don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Like I said, we got plenty of time to talk now because it's off. We in rest mode. So
we're gonna talk about LeBron tonight.
We in ironing mode. We iron out the wrinkles right now.
Yeah. Oh, they working. Yeah, they definitely working on the game plan.
What's up with Hakeem? Is Hakeem for real a troll?
Yo, he has the scale unbalanced, bro. That is I would do stuff like that. That's
no, that ain't a scale. That's for digging oil. It's called a
it look like a scale to me.
It do look like a scale, but that's for digging oil. But I think that's part of the troll because he's always saying some slick stuff. So that's all like, yo, is he a troll or what's up? Because I saw the list when I first called into the show. I'm like, damn, we listing top 3.
I'm gonna tell you what he is. He might be a Knicks fan, but he just hate Brunson.
Oh,
that's all it is.
Okay. All right. Well,
he a Brunson hater.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, you got to have him, and that's what fuels him. Because you saw what he said today when they asked him about him being a star.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that the interview today.
Clean line.
I gotta check.
Number 1, I'm not a star. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I just want to win.
I like the Mr. Me. I listen. I love it, but dog, you are him.
Yeah, he's him. He knows he's him, man. I mean, come on.
But I just want him to say. Do you not know what a star looks like? I just want him to just say that one time. Just flex on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You in the Marvel universe right now. He in the Marvel universe, dog.
Yeah. But that but he knows he's a star because in the Marvel universe, his agent says with the star power of Jalen Brunson, this is going to help you brand so much. So they use his star power when it's time to make that money. But as far as when you on that podium, yeah, man, this ain't about me. This about us. We trying to get that chip.
Okay.
We trying to get that chip for the city, for the team.
And maybe that's our edge. Maybe that's our edge that we're just this unselfish group with that can fill in for each other.
That's what OKC does, but we just do it in a different way. OKC doing the bear hug every post conference. We just, when we win $500,000 for the team, we shout out to our bench. Shout out Mitchell Robinson. Shout out Jordan Clarkson. Shout out Tyler Kolek. They just won us $500,000. We ain't got to do all the bear hug and all that.
I can't wait to see them, yo. Just so we could show how real we are. Just so we could just show them like, yo, we different.
That's all we need.
That's all we need, man. But look, Tugbo, I appreciate you, man. Big time salute,
all right,
man.
Brother.
OKF Nation Plus, man. Big time.
For sure, man. Locked in.
All right. It's my man, Tugbo, OKF Nation Plus. By the way, and I got a trigger that I'm gonna get to, but it's going down on the 23rd, 24th. That's why this flyer is here. We having the watch party, y'all. All I need y'all to do is hit the link tree and RSVP. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Let me know you're gonna be in the building. It's going to be fun. We're going to have giveaways. There's pool, there's food, there's drinks. It's going to be crazy. And I'm going to bring that energy, yo. Trust me. I'm going to bring that energy. So make sure y'all in the building. And, let me know, who you coming with, all those things. That's all I want to know. Just hit that linktree/TheObjectiveFan to let me know. I see my man AP. He says deep draft, 96, 3 picks walked away with Yo, AP, you gotta stop, dog. He said deep draft, 96, 3 picks, walked away with garbage. But could I say something, AP? We got Leon Rose, though. And one thing we know about Leon is that he does a great job of selecting talent. Now, have we missed picks? Yes, we have. We missed Halliburton. We traded Duran. Well, Duran ain't really looking like much anyway right now, but he's super young, so it'll be all right. But, there are picks that we missed, of course. But, when you think about what we are doing deep in the draft, like we got Mo Diawara at 51. Like, we got some good. Tyler Kolek in the second round was a good pick. We got some really good picks, man. And this year, if we don't trade him, I'm curious to see exactly what we'll do. Let me get my man. We got a trigger. My man Ty said he needs to talk again. Hopefully it's not for me, but we'll see. 646-995-8389. If I miss your call, I will call back. All right.
Hello.
What's good, Ty?
Yo, Karan, what's
up, good,
man?
Ty? You back in the building, man. What happened, man?
No, yeah, look, first of all, man, just to you, we didn't miss no picks. Leon Rose didn't miss no picks.
He did. He technically did.
Nah, we didn't. We didn't want Halliburton. He garbage. We didn't want none of them picks. We didn't want none of them. We would not be where we are right now if we had them. I don't believe in Halliburton. I'm sorry. I just don't.
That's a good one.
He got us in a series. We give him that. He had a clutch gene for a moment. But I've seen a lot of our players have clutch genes in a moment. You understand? So at the end of the day, I don't think we missed anything. This is destiny. Everything that was created and where we are right now is for the pieces that were supposed to be here for this moment.
Okay.
For this moment, bro. We have a well-oiled machine. We have a well-oiled machine. Now, I want to get to OKC real quick because, and Rock said it already. He already said it. Nobody says anything when OKC had the number 1 seed and had the easiest road. All right? Nobody's saying that to Detroit got the number 1 seed and they should have had the easiest road. The reason why it looks hard because they're trash.
Right.
Okay? That's why.
Facts.
We in the middle of the pack. We got to play teams that could have been 2 or 3 or 3, 4 or 5. That's tough.
That's facts.
But when you at the top, you playing the bottom. You playing teams, and you wrestling with them. So I don't
wrestling with them, not dominating them. Wrestling
with them, going down to 7 games.
Yep.
That's not good. You're not battle tested at this point. You're flawed.
Yep.
You're not battle tested is what we went through. We gave Atlanta, and now when we started the playoffs, Atlanta's the hottest team in the league. Atlanta got all the position
Facts.
pieces.
Remember, we got the toughest matchup. Remember that?
The toughest road. But because we handled them with care, okay? You know what I'm saying? We handled them with care. We really cared about whooping their behinds.
Yep.
And we stunk them. Now it's a problem. Because if we don't give away, this is what OKC need to pay attention to. We gave away those 2 wins to Atlanta by 1 point. Right. Had we not done that, we would be undefeated in these playoffs. Okay?
Right. We
would be undefeated in these playoffs. So at the end of the day, OKC, it's okay for you guys. And Tugbo just said it. Shout out to Tugbo to Don. You can sit here and huddle up after every game, and y'all can put it on the whole team. But when Brunson does it, and he has this calm demeanor, this stoic demeanor sitting up there, he's not biting into the bait that y'all handing him. Y'all mad. The media's mad because he ain't giving them no feelings. They know he's on a mission. I'm so tired of people talk, and then now you're talking about the teams would have been better in the past, and we missed the picks. We didn't listen, man. Leon Rose ain't missing no picks.
Right, but that was my point though, Todd, too, because he said deep draft 96, 3 picks walked away with was garbage. That's what AP said. But wasn't Charlie Ward in that draft though?
Man, that the picks wasn't garbage. It just didn't pan out.
Well, in 96, when did we get Charlie Ward?
95, 96, something like that. Yeah, 96.
Around that time.
Yeah. But see, it ain't like we got a Darko Milicic for I don't know. We can talk about
right.
We can talk about trash picks, okay?
Right. There's some trash picks out there.
That's a fact, man. But at the end of the day, I'm getting off. I was triggered by it because I'm like, how come OKC is okay for OKC to sit here and have a certain type of mannerism with their team, but then when the Knicks are doing it, we're getting ridiculed by it because the league cannot believe that under their noses, Worldwide West and Leon Rose has put together a soon to be dynasty, bro. A soon to be dynasty. And I'm so sorry. I know the league is mad. I know they're upset. They're gonna scramble. Everybody's gonna want the Greek salad. Everybody's gonna try to put their team together to defeat the Knicks because now the Knicks have set the precedence. We're sitting here. And Angie said it in the chat, man. Listen, Mike Brown, and to you, Angie, you're on point with what you said because she said they haven't seen a team like this out of the Knicks the whole year. The league has not seen this team yet. And I will arguably say, to piggyback on her, I think Mike Brown did this on purpose. I think he learned from his mistakes. I think Mike Brown already saw the wrinkles that he was going to do. He's too smart of a coach to act like he just learned this on the fly. Nope, I'm not giving it. Because when I look back, you hear what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, when I look back at some of the games, I'm like, he did try Cat at the top of a couple of games in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Mike Brown, he played with all of us. That's why we sitting up there, we getting mad with his goofy look, his hands in his pocket. He knew what he was going to do.
Looking like he don't know what to do.
We like, he don't know what he's doing. Look at him. He up there laughing and joking.
Right.
He was laughing and joking because he knew he had the league by the book.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's facts.
No pun intended. He knew he had him by that, fam.
Right.
So now it's being implemented and everybody is scrambling. Every team is scrambling. You think OKC not watching us from across the they watching.
Yeah.
Every time the Knicks was playing, all eyes was on the Knicks. I'll never forget, and I'm about to get off, when we was playing and the next team up was playing and they had the Knicks game on in their locker room. And guess who that was? That was Chet Holmgren tying up his shoes. I don't know if they was playing after us or whoever it was. I don't forget what team it was. And they had the Knicks on in their locker room because we're setting the tone. We're setting the tone. So anyway, man, shout out to the Knicks, man. You know what, y'all? Just have faith this time because this time it's really happening. It's really happening. So don't hurt yourselves. Don't get no heart attacks out there because y'all that happy because you didn't think it would happen. No, what's going to happen,
you just gave me a poll idea too. I'm gonna ask, who was the most dominant team in the playoffs? The Knicks or OKC? I'm doing that tomorrow. That's gonna be my poll for tomorrow.
And let me tell you why it's a fire post, but it ain't even because it's not even close.
Right, and I just want to see how Knick Nation feels.
Oh, you already know. I know what you do. You are the number
you know
one
that.
trigger. You are the number one.
I do got to trigger you. So, like, tonight listen. Hold on. Tonight we might trigger them because we're gonna talk about LeBron tonight. I saved that for the night show.
That's beautiful. Okay, I look forward to you tonight, man. Go Knicks, man. Go Knicks.
All right, man.
I appreciate
Salute that,
man. Salute, bro.
No doubt. All right. Hey, look, man. Sometimes listen, it's no games this week, so we gotta. Sometimes we gotta. You know what I mean? We gotta do some triggering a little bit. You feel me? I got Angie. I got Juan, the OKF doctor, OKF Nation in the building. I see Lopez. If you call up 646-995, call up, get on the line. We talking about these New York Knicks. I know it's gonna be a 5 call. What's good, Angie?
What's going on, Juan? How you doing today?
Hey. Let's go. Doing pretty good, man. You know, I'm feeling good. We got a game tonight. We're going to see what these guys do. The competition, the so-called competition. What's up?
Yeah, whoever they are. I want to kind of just chime in on a few things, starting with the Shamet. you know, the thing with Shamet, it's not never a Shamet thing, because this is my premise is there's only 4 players that are going to guarantee get their minutes, right?
Right.
And that, you know, so those 4, Mikal, as long as Mikal keeps playing the way he's turned it on, he's going to be the number 5, right?
Right.
Mitch is going to be the number 6 because we need Mitch in there. Outside of that, because of the way that Brown mind works, this team is no longer static. This team is dynamic. So Brown is always looking for the matchup. Not only the matchup, he's looking for who's ready to produce this game, right? So we've seen him sit everybody from Mikal to Deuce to Shamet to Clarkson, to Hart to Alvarado, and that's what I love about him is that it's not like nobody's going to, just because somebody's now playing like OG, that somebody's out, because it all depends on who's producing that game and who is and what the matchup is. And so Shamet, they have to earn their minutes. So again, there's only 4, and I will go 5 because Mitch is going to get his minutes. You know, outside of them 5, and this is what I thought about. The reason why Tibbs got fired is because of what Coach Carlisle did to us with Indiana. That's what Brown is doing to the league. We're going 10, 11 deep. Carlisle made adjustments immediately, right? That was his key. He kept fresh legs. Not only did he keep fresh legs in, he kept the right legs in. And that's what we're doing now. That's what Brown is doing. Brown is a thinker. He's an adjuster. And so I think we got to get away from that old, mindset with Tibbs, like, okay, this one in, this one not going to play. This is not the team. This is not that no more. And the other thing I want to say, and I'm going to make this prediction, you're going to probably do it, later when we go to the next round. Regardless, to me, if it's Detroit or Cleveland, we're sweeping both of them. Now,
you going there, Angie?
Yes, we're sweeping both of them, and this is only and we're gonna sweep Detroit convincingly, right? We're gonna just smoke them because they're a one-man team basically, and they're exposed. But Cleveland, I think we're gonna sweep them, but I think 2 out of the 4 games is gonna be close. So we're gonna win between 5, 7, 8 points, but we're gonna sweep both of them because this team, they have never seen this team before. Nobody has seen this team before, and so that's what I want to say. And I want to just add this one little thing as far as the draft. There's this kid in Arkansas, on John Calipari's team, number 5, Darius Acuff. That kid
he's early though. He's gonna be in the top 6 though. He's nice.
Yes, but this is my thing. I think he should be number 1. And I think next season, everybody's talking about the Utah kid, the Boozer, and all these and he's in the top 6. They got him like in the top 8. No, he's up there. This kid is on another NBA ready. And he's gonna have the ball in his hand. He's a point guard. So I'm gonna put it out there. Don't forget this name, chat. Darius Acuff from Arkansas. That kid is elite.
Okay, we'll be looking for. I ain't gonna lie. I seen his name more than his game, and I heard he's one of the real ones though.
You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him. He's like a Derrick. He's like a Rose. Derrick Rose mixed with the heart of Jordan.
Oh, I might have seen some highlights on him. Might have seen some highlights. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say that. Yeah, we're gonna sweep whoever. So I don't care who wins. Detroit, Cleveland. Who want the broom? Who want the broom first?
Who wants the broom? I'm with you.
All right, that's all I got. Right. You
big time
good.
Salute.
All right, smash those likes. All right, bye.
Definitely smash that like button. Angie, one of the OKF ladies. Listen, I'm telling you right now, the OKF ladies, they know basketball for real, and they are some of the best callers. Are the lady? Oh wait a minute, hold up. Before she go, hold up. Look at my man Ty. He said that this is for Angie, so I'm just gonna get her right back. We're gonna run it right back. Angie,
Hey.
your trigger brother wanted you to get on back on the line. Ty, he said he needs to hear more from Angie. So go ahead.
Hey, I mean, again, the thing is with one thing I'm going to mention too, as far as Pitino, we got the best 9. I totally agree with. And I've actually had this thought for a while, because when you look at OKC, they got a lot of first round draft picks that are, getting their opportunities. But this is the thing, they're young, right? And so, yeah, our 9 to 10 is like we said, with the mind of Coach Brown, it has some currency, some value when you have people coming off the bench like Mitch, that's been in the league for a minute, right? And you have someone like Clarkson that's been in the league, someone like Shamet. These young kids on OKC, they haven't seen this Knicks team, and they haven't seen this vet bench that actually is coming to play on both ends. And this is the thing, we all know that the game slows down in the playoffs. It slows down, even though we're one of those teams that we're gonna push it, pull it out, whatever.
Right.
But it becomes a thinking game. And I don't think OKC has been challenged like this yet. They haven't.
No, they haven't.
They haven't been challenged with something like the New York Knicks. And so, I'm not going to say we're going to sweep OKC, but don't be surprised if it just goes 5. But I think
but look, really quickly, I want to double down on you. You see the challenges Indiana gave them?
Yes.
We are a better version of Indiana. With like the team basketball, because we got a Brunson who's he's an assassin, right? The Brunson is an assassin. Towns is a way better version of Miles Turner. OG gives you that Siakam vibes, right? But we're a better defense, and we're a better offense than Indiana. So we coming on a whole, man. They don't know what's going to hit the Mangy. I can't wait.
They don't know this, but the league knows. They know, Karan. That's why they all spooky in the woods, because as Ty just said, they watching us, because they ain't never seen this version. This is what everybody projected, but they never saw it, right? And to have to wait to the playoff to see it is a whole nother, experience. And so everybody, this is like scout season. And the last thing I want to say is Knick Nation, we got to embrace that we are an elite team. All right.
That's a fact.
No spooky in the woods. No one need to be, coming with this fear, doubt, or unbelief, because this is the thing. Elite teams take care of their business and rest in the playoffs. See, we're not used to this. We're like, we getting too many days off. What's gonna happen? We getting too many days off. No, do y'all understand? Elite teams rest.
That's a fact.
We got to embrace that we are an elite team. Elite teams take care of their business in the first and second round, and they rest, right?
That's a fact. So and that's why they have the energy to win the championship.
Thank you. Right. So stop this spooky in the woods about because we get 9 days off. No, that's what elite teams do. That's what they do. They don't go 7 games.
I got to put that clip out too, because I did a clip last night talking about the rest factor. I'm going to put that. I got to start putting out these clips, because we be dropping a lot of jewels in in these long shows. I got to chop it up and put it out, because I broke down the value of the rest, how those teams are well above 500 who get the rest. And the rest is, because I was somebody that didn't care about the rest either. But see, one thing about me, I go with listen, man, I'm a very practical guy. So I could believe whatever I want to believe. But if the facts and the evidence are there, I'm leaning with the facts and the evidence. That's just how I always been. That's just how I get down. So once I was doing the research on that, it started with that load management show I did with Mitch. And from there, I just started learning more and more. So, in terms of the rest, it's hella important in the postseason. And that's what, like you said, that's what the elite teams do. That's why they have the energy to get to that next level. And we just gonna show them. And when their mouths drop, like, oh my God, they did it.
That's right.
We told y'all.
Right. And as Knicks fans, we got to start walking in that. Oh yeah, we elite. Right. We're supposed to be rest. We're not playing 7 games, then got to play you 2 games later. No, that's not who we are. That's not who we are.
No.
Yeah,
100%.
that's the reply. That's the reply to everybody. That's the reply.
Oh,
That's
I
all I
appreciate
got.
that.
But yeah, I'm excited. But
That's fine.
I'm gonna be at the next one.
Yeah, we definitely want to do something for the final. 100%. If we're doing it for the conference final, we got to do it for the finals. But
yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, for sure. I understand.
Yeah. I'm there. Outside of next week I'm there.
Okay.
All right.
No doubt.
Right. You be good. Thanks, Ty.
Big time salute, Angie.
All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
All right. I do got another trigger, but before I want the OKF doctor, because I wanna because he said some interesting things in the Discord. I want him to say it on the line. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. What's good, Juan?
Hey, how you doing, man? How are you?
Doing great, man. Everyone, I appreciate you, man. Behind the scenes, our conversations, man. But I'm curious to know what's your thoughts on this OG Anunoby. His return is likely. You said some interesting things about the grade 1 sprain. Could you go over that briefly?
You see, a lot of those little, not even tears or micro tears, or even when the fibers of the muscle get stretched out too much where they don't break.
Right.
Regardless of how low or minor the damage is, I'll classify on the grade 1. The only thing that changes is going to be the time it's going to take him.
Right. So with that
1,
being said, is it going to take him long? Like him being back now, like that shouldn't come as a shock, right? Because they said it was minor. So it's safe to assume it was grade 1.
Yeah, because it's usually about 7-10 days.
Right.
The most, and that's for a professional athlete who has everything at their advantage. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't see a problem. What I do see is that it might change the way that his minutes are allocated.
Okay.
Not minute restriction, but minutes allocation.
Okay. And could that possibly lead to more time for Shamit? Who has been thriving. Okay. I like that. So there you go.
Restriction. I see, instead of playing 8 minutes, he might play just 4 Spurs and then another 4.
Right.
Shamit's going to come in, but that doesn't mean
Shamit comes in and then. Got you. Now that's great. That's why we appreciate your insight, Juan. You come from a very informed place, so Shamit should still get the time, even though OG is coming back, and we're just very deep. So it's good to have these options too at your disposal, and we know that Mike Brown, he can make adjustments. So that's very good.
And there's no need really for OG to play too many minutes. I mean, if they're going to be playing the same way they're playing right now,
that's true.
Right. So we don't even have. Yeah, I think he's going to play, and I don't think it's going to be a problem. Hopefully, but yeah, the minutes might be allocated differently because of that.
Got you. That makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. So, what's your thoughts on we got a whole lot of topics.
Well, the draft. Hell yeah.
We got the draft. We got. Do you know about that kid? I can't remember the kid's name.
Swain.
I said, is he good?
He's actually very good. Yeah, he was playing in Xavier before. He's a junior, so it's not a freshman. He's not new playing. He's really good going up to the basket, which we don't have.
Right.
So, in my opinion, picture him as a bigger Mikal.
Ooh.
It's a 6'8"
like size wise. Oh, he's 6'8".
6'8", 6'7 and a half, 6'8", and 215 pounds or so.
Oh man, so he ain't no guard. He gonna be a power forward in Mike Brown. That's a power forward in Mike Brown system. Okay, that's good.
He can also play the guard. And he can defend. He's a monster defending.
Oh,
he's not really
okay.
The downfall he has is he's not really a good 3-point shooter. He can shoot it, but he's not.
We could work on that.
That's right. So if that is the whole thing, but he goes to the basket like a demon. And
that's what we need. We need more slashing.
And more things is he can actually handle the ball.
Nice.
He was using.
And that's a Mike Brown player to me. Besides the shooting, that's a Mike Brown player.
And now add to that maybe a Isaiah Evans with the 31st pick, for example, that you have a 6'6" guy.
You stole my thunder. You stole my thunder. That's who I was gonna get to, my man Isaiah Evans. Yo, I swear, if he's there at 31, that's crazy.
And I have 2 more that I like in terms of the centers. Besar Henry Vesser from UNC, even though I know you don't like the
oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, I can't stand that guy. I know exactly who you're talking about though. He's all right. What about that kid from UConn?
Caravan?
The big guy.
Caravan maybe with the 54. Maybe with the 54. Even though he actually was shooting.
He's going back down there?
No. No, he might be sliding a little bit because his athleticism is not really well, but he was the best shooter in the combine this year. Today.
Oh, he was. So, you saying he's the best shooter? Oh, really? Wow.
Caravan, he was the best shooter in the combine. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But he's not really athletic, so that hinders a lot. If you want an athletic center, because it's not really a center, I would go for Swigo. I would go for Swigo.
Swigo?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
It's from Italy, Serbia. He's 7'3", 259 pounds, 7'6" and a half wingspan, and he can shoot threes.
Ooh, you think if Mitch leaves, he could replace him?
That's right.
Oh, okay. Will he be there in the second round? That guy?
No, he might be with the 24 instead of Swain.
Oh, okay.
So
because my other man from Duke going back, Goomba went back to college, so he's not going to be there.
He's not ready. He had a foot injury all the time, so he's not ready.
Yeah.
So
that's good for my Duke Blue Devils, so he can stay there and get ready.
And this year Duke's going to be great. You have Pitino. That guy is tremendous. But what I'm trying to say with that is, no word is that these picks are important. Why? Because if we make trades and anything like that, we can keep the second rounders. Second rounders, I know we're saying, well, how deep is this draft? It's a deep draft. When a lot of people talk about deep drafts is, you can get stars. But a deep draft is, I can replenish my team without losing stride.
A good bench player, maybe a starter. Yeah.
You can actually trade the first rounder and you keep the 2 second rounder. You still get a good player.
Still
like
get a good
Miller in the 54, or even Evans, which apparently might slide to 31st. See what I mean?
Man, if Evans goes if we get Evans in the second round.
I'm telling you, if we get Swigo or Swain with the 24th and Evans on the 31st,
my God, that's fire.
The reality of things is that Jordan Clarkson might go. Shaman may go.
May go. Yeah.
What's his name? McBride might be traded, so we will need guards, and you don't need like 6 feet guards. Get a bigger guard.
Get the 6'6".
And just to piggyback a little bit on Angie, which is great. Akov, it's their comparison is with Stephon Marbury, so that's a tall order. But he's going to be in the lottery, so no way we can get him. But there's another guy, Malik Thomas in Arkansas. It's also really good, 6'5", very good shooter, and it's point guard too. So
I'm gonna try to check him out. Yeah, because now I'm trying to, now that these guys are coming to NBA, so I like to know, the players when they're coming out.
Check those names that I told you. The Swigo.
I'm gonna check Swigo out for sure. Let me write that down. You said Swigo, and what's this other guy you said?
Swain. You have Vesar.
Okay.
Subi Ojofor from.
Yeah, I know Zuby. Yeah, that's by St. John's right there. Yeah. So they worked him out, by the way, the other day.
Say again?
They worked with. I think they did some with Zuby.
Yeah, no, he's actually good, but he's going to be a power forward, not a center. He was playing center.
That's kind of what we need, though. We kind of need a power forward, no?
It's a bruiser. That's what you need.
Yeah, you kind of need that, So, but thank you, Juan. I appreciate you, man. Your insight, man, is always 100.
Oh, no problem. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, salute. Bye. That's my man Juan, the OKF doctor. Yo, he gave us some good information with OG Anunoby, and I wanted him to share that with y'all, because I thought that was valuable. But he stole my dada on that Isaiah Evans. That's who I was going to get to. I had an article saying that the Knicks, based on the mock draft, they could get him. It said 24, but he's saying he think he could go 31. Salute to Dunk 40 for coming back to OKF Nation. By the way, y'all, just to let you guys know, the reason why my man Dunk came back to OKF Nation is a fire membership. We got member-only shows. On Friday, we're going to do a members-only show. It's going to be an op watch party, panel discussion. We all going to be on there bugging out. Ty, Tugbo, J-Tap, some of your favorites going to be in the building. And we always have a great time. So make sure y'all in the building for that. And then if it goes 7, we're going to do the same goddamn thing on Sunday. For members only Sunday. But regardless if there's a game or not, we will have members only Sunday on Sunday. Somehow I got to fit the 10 Keys show in there somehow. I'm not sure how. It's gonna be tough. But I already started working on some of my keys now. It's like how I gotta prepare for it because these teams are, below us and they struggle. So, unfortunately, you only get a day to prepare for the team. So I just start doing the 10 keys for both teams. And, that's like kind of my cheat code. Let me see, my man Ty. I'm not sure if this was a triggered or not. I'm just going to get him on the line because this could be a callback for somebody else. But I'm gonna get him on the line and see exactly where he want to go with it. And then we go from there. Musa. Lopez, if you're there, I'm going to try to get you back, Lopez. What's good, Rod?
You okay?
I saw the Cash App. I wasn't sure. Was that for Ty? Was that a callback for Ty, or you want to talk about Ty?
I wanted to build on something Ty was talking about.
So good. I got it right.
Thinking,
Let's go.
I started talking about draft. I started looking up the draft thing, and I kind of almost forgot what I was talking about. I was gonna say.
Oh damn. What's up?
Well, I started drifting. Yeah, that A-Cup kid is nice, man. Too bad we're not gonna get our hands on him.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
But I was looking up this kid. Yeah. Let me see if I can find them. I seen a mock draft, and they were saying they had us picking this kid up.
At 24 or 31?
No, this mock draft had us getting this kid from Arizona, Koa Pete. You know him?
Yeah, we talked about him. We talked about him a while ago though. This was like when the first mock drafts were coming out. Yeah.
Right. I wonder, do you think we could package at least two of our drafts and move draft picks up and move up? Is it possible?
It's gonna be tough, but you could possibly get right in the lottery. I'm talking about like 15, 14, if you trade that 24-31. If you trade the 24-31, you get up in that lottery. Now, you ain't going to get you probably won't get in the single digits, but you could get like 15, 13, 14. Yeah.
Sure. Remember how much you like Caleb Wilson? Yeah, he probably got the best workout. Everybody's talking about it.
Oh, there you go. His stock on rise.
They saying that he looks like surface a young Giannis. They can see him later on becoming that way.
Yeah, possibly, but he's from USC, so I don't got faith in UNC guys because I kind of hate on UNC, but it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, now it's coming back to me, K. What I wanted to say.
All right, let's go.
To add a little bit more to what Ty was saying, to build up the lore of what's going to happen once you win the championship. I don't know if these things ever went together. I don't think they ever went together as far as a team winning the championship and building up towards it. Never seen a team on their way to winning the championship where they was killing teams, blowing them out in their conference en route to the championship and costing people their jobs, costing teams fans. And I never seen where the top 2 stars were so heavily criticized in the national media.
Yes.
As well among former players and current players. Because the narrative is Brunson's too small, can't win a championship.
Yep.
And even before he got here, I can remember people like Smush Parker saying he ain't gonna be the man.
Yep.
And then with Cat, he ain't got no heart.
Soft.
Yeah, he's soft. And so winning the championship, and then not to mention, we heard this from New York before. All the fans are crazy. We're not gonna win a championship. They go through this every year. They're no different from the Cowboy fans. So when it happens, you bring a championship to Gotham, man, you guys are gonna have book deals. You know that?
Guy's gonna become billionaire. It's gonna be crazy, yo.
Yo,
Brunson might become a billionaire, dog.
Movie deals. Yo, they're gonna be.
He's already in Marvel. So,
yeah, Marvel. Yeah. But I'm talking about the complete. I'm talking about the movie, the Lifetime movies or whatever.
Remember you talking about their life? Gotcha.
Yeah, about the after school specials and all that movies we used to watch when we come home
right.
kids.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, inspiration. For every little kid, undersized kid, talking about you too small. I don't know if you can play this sport.
Right.
Generally, to get tall guys to play. That's they're gonna, Brunson gonna be an inspiration for all the small guys, man.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I always tell the young kids, the short ones, watch Brunson, man. You wanna make the league? Watch Brunson. I told my nephew that. Watch Brunson, man. Brunson, different.
Steph kind of invigorated the small guys, but Brunson's gonna do it even more second time.
Yeah. See, Brunson doing it with the footwork in the paint more than Steph does. Steph was more outside, even though Steph could get inside too. Steph is a great shot maker. I'm not taking nothing away from Steph. But Brunson with the footwork, the post ups, oh God. Yo, Brunson is so nice.
I remember when Steph won the championship, man, all these little kids, man, started shooting from half court. Even
yeah.
They were trying and making attempts.
100%.
I watch the Knicks win the championship. Go to
kids gonna be doing footwork.
Yeah, they could be doing footwork. They're gonna look like they did footwork out there.
Yep. 100%.
Yo, man.
100%.
The narrative's gonna be crazy, bro. That's all I have to say, bro.
All right, listen, Rock, man. I appreciate your support, brother. Have a great one, man. As always, let's go Knicks, man.
Let's go Knicks.
All right. It's my man, Rock. The callback. He ain't tired of callback kings. See, my man AP said, we starting to see Jose Alvarado in the... Yo, see that? We starting to see Jose in commercials, man. Josh Hart try to be all GQ in the what is it? Is that the Hennessy? Whatever liquor commercial that is with Josh Hart? Man, yo. Right now, think about this. We got the same amount of national TV games as the Thunder, and they won the championship. What do you think is going to happen this year when we win the championship? How many national TV games you going to get next year? Probably like 50. Like 50. I wouldn't be surprised. Y'all, we got to put the Knicks on TV 50 times. MSG, you want to get it? MSG, you could get like 30-something of the games, but we're going to put them on national TV because the Knicks are going to sell out. 100,000%. This is a big deal. And I'm going to put that clip out, if not today, by tomorrow, of the reason why I say, this year is different, and we really mean it. And now we have the ammunition to say. That's why I did that little clip, and I'm going to drop it. And I'm going to also drop the clip on the rest, too, to all the people who are concerned about rest. Oh, my God, the rest. But yeah, AP, the commercials, man, they're only going to grow. They're only going to grow, especially as we win this championship. And Jalen Brunson, he is a star in this league. All right, Walt, I see you, Walt P. I got you. Give me a second, Walt P. Let me get a couple of more people up in the queue. Let me see if my man Lopez is still there. All right. Smash that like button if you didn't already. Very important to the algorithm. We cook it with hot grease as we always do, twice a day, whether there's a game or not. What's good, Lopez?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Everything is good, man. I'm feeling really good, man. I'm feeling really good, man. Let's go. What about you, man? What's your thoughts? Where you want to go? Sham it. Where you want to go? A lot to talk about.
I wanted to touch base with somebody earlier had spoken about Mike Brown possibly playing possum with this offense and defense that he's unleashed. And honestly, it's something that I thought about. I was even, half jokingly, half seriously speculating. Even Mikal was doing that because you got to think about it. This brother's getting older and playing a game every game of your career.
Every game.
You can't expect him to have the same energy as a rookie going to have. That's why you see rookies hitting the wall. So to play these kind of these minutes and expend the type of energy that he does in every single game, man, it takes a toll on your body. It's not like these are humans. Right. These are people, just like you and me.
Right.
You cut them, they
Facts.
bleed. So it's just like we got to give them. We got to sometimes just remember that as fans when we expecting the superhuman things that we, let's be honest, can't go out there and do ourselves. So
Right.
I just feel like sometimes when we're looking at certain things, we got to see the bigger picture. And yeah, I think Mike Brown is definitely got some gamesmanship. Looking who he's been under the tutelage of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think keeping wrinkles that you don't deploy is just like the NFL. You know, there's certain plays you're gonna see in the Super Bowl teams play. You ain't see that all year because
All
it wasn't
year.
meant for you to see that all year. There was certain things
Right.
they was gonna deploy to get you out of what you was doing. And I think
Right.
that might be what Mike Brown doing. Is it a reach? It may be, but is nothing out of the realms of a possibility when it comes to what he's been doing because you've never seen him do this with a team before. And I think it's things that you learn along the way. It's not the same team that he had earlier when he went to the finals with LeBron and all of that. Is things you learn from your losses, right? So it's a different experience. So I really think that that's a great point that caller made earlier. It was a point, something that I was kind of speculating, but um, as far as the pundits and their picks, listen, man, we already know it was big business to talk bad about the Knicks and make excuses for their wins. You know, what was the excuse for the Celtics when they lost to the same Philly team? Now they're hurt. OG was hurt the last 2 games. We got to stop all
Yes.
of it. You know what I'm saying? We was
Gotta
a
stop.
13. We
Thank
played
you.
the
Talk to
16.
them, Lopez.
You know what I'm saying? If a team was a 16, they was a 6 seed. That means they was
Right.
better than the other team. Your record is your record, right? Your record is your record when it's everybody else. But now all of a sudden, they're not really this good and that good. They were a hot team coming into the playoffs when we was facing the Hawks, and the Knicks
10
better watch out. And then we
seconds.
beat them.
Right.
Oh, they don't got big men. So we always know that the Knicks is never going to get the benefit of the doubt and always the short end of the stick. But, you know, let's go Knicks. Keep it up, and we're going to talk more, bro.
Yo, I appreciate you, Lopez. Always a fire call, man. Big time salute.
All right. Peace.
All right. By the way, I forgot to mention this. If you are a part of OKF Nation, when you call up, let me know. Because I want to always shout out OKF Nation. Because there's a lot of y'all now. We got well over 100 members. So sometimes, you know, I don't know everybody. I know most of y'all, but not everybody. Big time salute to my man AP. He said even John Starks is back on TV, and his last commercial was The Wiz in 94, 95. Jalen Brunson is a cash register, and he makes his friends money. Man, first off, AP, 100% right. John Starks' last commercial was 95. And of course, remember, we're talking about 94, 95. He came off a finals appearance in 94, right? And I think his all-star, I think he was an all-star in 94 too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be off on that. Nonetheless, you know, John Starks was at the height. And now Jalen Brunson got former Knicks getting on commercials. He got Jose Alvarado. When will you ever see Jose on a national TV commercial, right? Jalen Brunson, man, he has put this city on his back. He sacrificed like we never seen before. He's a good guy. And now in sports, we're getting to see the good guy win. And it doesn't always work like that. But Jalen Brunson, the way he answers the question, him in town, sometimes it gets on my goddamn nerves, like Ty pointed out earlier. Or was it, if it wasn't Ty, whoever it was earlier, they said that, you know, he was on the air and, you know, they asked him about the question. He said, I don't care. I just want to win, about being great or whatever. Or being a star, rather. And so, you know, these guys are doing it with team first basketball. All the fundamentals that we're taught as young players coming up, you know, all about the team, they're actually embodying that, and really no egos. And this is why all year, I was never on the train of there's egos. By the way, big time salute to Maxine, the super producer. I did see you in the building. I peeked. Sometimes I peek into the chat, so I just want to see who's there. But salute to Maxine, the super producer. We do appreciate you. But in terms of, you know, Jalen Brunson, man, they're rewriting the rules, man. And all these kids coming up, all the short guys, Jalen Brunson should be your hero because he's getting it done despite the narrative of height and all of the things that's going against him. It's a beautiful thing to see. We get my man Walt P in the building. All right, OKF Nation Plus. See what this brother has to say. Smash that like button. Very important to the algorithm. This is the Blue and Orange Brunch. We do this every Tuesday through Friday. What's good, Walt P?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, man. We just working, man. A lot going on today. Mikal Bridges' new attorney. But if y'all don't know, Walt P is Mikal Bridges' new attorney.
Yes,
I left the
sir.
case in the Hawks series that he picked it right up, and he came into a members. You had that members only Sunday on fire talking about Mikal.
Yeah.
You were right. You were right.
Yeah.
You said everybody. I try to give you some backup, with the defensive field goal percentage, and But what's going on, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Look, man, I see a lot of people are commenting or saying what I told you. Like, I think this was right after we smashed the Atlanta Hawks.
Mhm.
I called up and I was saying how the games, like the 2 games we lost against Atlanta Hawks, kind of forced Mike Brown to bring out his secret weapon, which was the offense that we see now.
Right.
You feel me? So it's because at least I hear all like mainstream media talking about, oh, it's no way that they worked on this and now they're bringing it out, whatever. This is something that they discovered, this, that, and the third. And I think Alan Hahn was on there with Monica McNutt talking about, oh, this is something they discovered. I'm like, this isn't something that you just discovered. It is something that you had to been working on all year,
Right.
bro.
It's a
You feel me?
cultivation. It's cultivation.
Yep. And it's crazy because we should have seen it, because when Mike Brown came like earlier in the year, he was stressing the fact that, we're not running any plays. I want them to read and react.
Yep.
And what better way to perfect this style of playing than all season have your guys read and react? So now that you bring out that offense, it works to perfection. Because your guys been, read and reacting the whole year.
Bingo.
So, yeah. And it's crazy, too, because if you look closely on the sideline, you see him, like, tugging on his shirt and doing all these sign languages, calling out plays. So,
Yep.
yeah, that's something that they worked on, man.
But Walt,
Now-
really quickly, Walt, really
Yeah.
quick. I'm gonna let you cook, but you also got to understand, and this is going to be why this is the reason why we're going to beat OKC. The
Mhm.
ability to adjust and throw
Yeah.
away the game plan and create a new one.
Big
There's no way you
facts.
could beat us. There's no
Big
way. There's
facts.
no way you could beat us because you're not going to have enough time to prepare, and then by the time you adjust, we can make the next adjustment.
Exactly.
That's when you're cooked and you're down 30.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
Exactly.
sorry.
And it's crazy too, because like I heard on the call earlier how I think that was you and Andrew on the call, how y'all was saying like we got a better defense than Indiana
Yes.
and we gave them the business. And we got better
That's a fact.
players overall as well. Which
Bingo.
leads to my question to you. You still taking Jokic over Cat?
Ooh, yo, you know what? I love you, Walt P, because you do content, matter of opinion. I see you, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about that tonight.
Good.
We're going to talk about that tonight.
Yeah, because I'm looking forward to hearing that, man. Because, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I think when we was in a live call, I said it. I was like, yo, man, if we put Jokic, like, give him the opportunity. Because I think we had a conversation before when you was defending Cat. And you were like, we both came to the conclusion, like, yo, Cat is an underrated passer, yo.
Yeah.
He's an underrated passer and an underrated defender. But yeah,
I've been on the defensive train from day one. I've been defending that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, man. As far as like, what else? I know y'all spoke about Detroit or Cleveland.
We're gonna talk more about that tonight. We're going the question that we're gonna ask tonight is gonna be, who do you want to win? Yesterday we did who is gonna win, but tonight we're gonna ask who you want to win. So yeah, that's where we are with the Detroit thing. We're gonna get to that tonight.
All right.
100%.
So
and we're gonna be live. I'm not sure if you could tap in, but we will be live probably like around 9:30. And that game should be like, heading towards the end.
Yeah.
So kind of like spying a little bit.
I'll probably tap in for like 30 minutes. Then I got take.
I know you got where I know.
Whatever. Yeah.
I
so
know.
you already know.
Are you in New York?
I'm in Delaware.
Oh, okay. Because we're doing the watch party on the 23rd or the 24th.
Brother, you remember, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Remember when we was on that members only live, and I was like, yo, I hope Magic's make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, because that weekend I'm gonna be in Orlando.
Right, you did say that.
Yeah. So okay. I'm like, damn, man, like, why they gotta have it?
Now you know what? You know the problem, right?
Yeah.
The problem is last weekend there was no game.
Yeah.
This weekend there's not gonna be no game.
Yep.
And so it's like it's hard to prepare for this because the NBA, they got their own scheduling pattern, and they keep it tight-lipped until the round ends.
Yeah,
so you don't even know the times of the games.
Exactly. I get it, man. It's a scheduling, but yeah, man. Fortunately, I won't be able to make it and everything like that. But damn, there was something else that you guys said that I wanted to. Because I'm part of the rewatch crew. There's the last part I got to speak on, and I'm gonna drop the line. If Jalen Brunson wins when we win the chip, Jalen Brunson is in fact the greatest Knick, #1 over Clyde Frazier. And you know why I say he's #1 over Clyde Frazier?
Why?
Because I understand, like, Clyde Frazier had the boost, Dave the Butcher and everything like that. Had all those players, like three or four all-stars on the team.
100%.
The problem is the league was only 14 teams at the time.
Ooh,
and the talent pool was not as diverse as it is now, because you're talking you had the NBA and the ABA. The ABA had better talent than the NBA, because every time they had exhibitions with the ABA players versus the NBA got cooked.
Yeah, that's facts.
And there was times they wanted to have the ABA championship team play the NBA championship team, but the NBA was avoiding it because they didn't want to get cooked.
Of course not. That's bad for publicity. You just gonna pick up the ABA.
Exactly. So exactly. So you're talking Brunson doing it with more diverse, a more diverse league, and the talent is like off the chain.
Yes.
Oh heck yeah, I'm giving it to Brunson. Not to say Clyde didn't do his thing and everything like that. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him, but for Brunson to do it to this magnitude, bro, nah, I got to give it to Brunson, hands down.
I hear you. You know what? I'm not mad at you.
Yeah. So,
because I'm leaning towards that now too. I hate to compare because I consider like post like 77 or something like that. I consider that the modern era of basketball.
Yeah.
So I let the old dudes have their era. That's why I don't even like to compare Bill and those guys. But you have a point, because now we got to compare them, because we're saying of all time. So that means we got to count those times. And so it definitely will be more impressive seeing Brunson doing it than Walt did.
Because peep game. I understand Clyde won 2 rings for us. But if we're saying that if Knicks win this ring, it count as 5 rings, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's the point. That's why you would have to give Brunson that same weight, because think about we were underestimated, and they got all these the small guards and all the factors. No other real, we only got one other all-star in Towns, right? That's it.
Yep.
In a league where you got teams stacked and we've seen 3 superstars win championships, Hall of Famers, top 75s. We don't got none of that.
Big
So
facts.
it would be impressive to see it. Maybe Brunson might be on the 100 team if he wins this championship, or when he wins this championship. Maybe they might put him on a, I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and here's the last point to make my case too.
Yeah.
That Clyde team had 2 all defensive first teamers.
Yes.
And Clyde himself was a
defensive team.
all NBA first team.
Yeah, and all NBA. Right.
Yeah.
And remember, 73, Willis Reed, the only MVP in franchise history.
Big facts.
Yeah. So
big facts.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But that's all. I mean, I had way more to say too, because like I'm part of the rewatch crew. So as I'm listening, I'm like,
I know.
Dang, I could say this, I could say that, I could say that. But now
It's
I'm
like
on the
that.
line. It's like everything just escaped my mind. But it is what it is. But shout out to the OKF Nation.
Big time salute. Hopefully you could be in the building on Friday. We're gonna do the op watch party, members only.
Yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely
perfect.
be on there. Yeah. It's just this weekend, like I didn't tap in because Mother's Day and everything like that. So
I know that. That's why I didn't even go live on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So I get you.
No, that's Saturday too. That's Saturday.
Oh, you had something go Saturday.
Yeah, I know Saturday. But yeah, definitely this weekend I'll tap in. So
100%.
All right.
I appreciate you, Walt.
All right, man. And Maxine, happy Mother's Day. All the ladies, Angie's Piggy, everybody, happy Mother's Day to y'all. Salute.
Big time salute. All right.
All right. Later.
That's my man, Walt P, OKF Nation Plus in the building. Hopefully, let me see if my man Sean is there. If I miss Sean, it's like I'm never going to get him back. Smash that like button if you hadn't already. He probably not going to answer because he be at work or doing him. I can't remember what he do during the day, but sometimes if you miss him, you're not getting them. Get my man Rodney up in here. By the way, big time salute, Walter. I see you on the Jules. I do appreciate you for the Jules, man. Stay hydrated, Jules. Big time salute. What's good, Rodney?
Hey, what's good, Karan?
Not much, man. We got a lot to talk about. Where you want to go, good sir?
I wanna piggyback off of Angie.
Okay.
All right, Karan. I see the Knicks turning the table for the rest of the playoffs.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I see us sweeping whoever, Detroit or Cleveland, and I see us sweeping OKC. Sweep.
Ooh, you said sweep.
We turning the table, son. We turning it.
That's deep.
Turning it. There's nobody out there that's beating us. Nobody. You know, we got this, bro.
Wow.
And then on top of that, Jalen Brunson would be the greatest Knick that was never drafted by the Knicks. So he's going to be the greatest Knick of all times. See, in Knicks history, they only claim there's only 4 great Knicks. That's Dick McGuire, Willis Reed, Frazier, and Patrick Ewing. They were all drafted.
No. I gotta add one more. I know he go way back, but Richie Guerin got to be on the list.
Yeah, exactly. Another
So
one
5.
drafted by the Knicks. They were all drafted.
Yeah.
So what sets Jalen Brunson apart? He was a free agent. We took him from somebody else, and he became greatness.
Yes, 2nd round pick.
Right.
50 years later.
Right.
He's
and,
short.
Hey, bruh, you know, he's killing them right now. And,
oh my God.
In the way that we're playing right now, bro, we killing them. And I just don't, as long as the NBA don't interfere with our plans, I think we sweeping everybody.
That's deep. I ain't gonna lie. That's the most deep. You said sweeping OKC. I don't think I heard anybody say that. That's deep. Listen, you got to, when I do my official picks, and it'll probably will be this weekend, you got to call back. You got to make sure you get that on the record. because I ain't got the record right now. But on the record, I need you to put that on the record, boy. Because if that, oh my God, if that happens, though, I might have to give away the whole goddamn store, man. Because that right there, that would be crazy. If we sweep the OKC, that would be, you know how historic that would be?
Is going to be, bro. Right now, we would be 8-0 if it wasn't.
Yes, we should be. Realistically, we should. That's why I'm doing that poll tomorrow. Who are the most dominant team in the playoffs? Is it the Knicks or is it the OKC? That's going to be my poll tomorrow.
You know, I think it's the Knicks. You know,
I think it's the Knicks too. I think that we got so much history. The stuff we do it, they don't understand.
You know what? Last year when they won, you know what I'm saying? On their run to the finals, did they break any records?
Not that I could remember. They might have, but I don't really remember. It wasn't getting the light like how we got it. It wasn't getting the light like how we got it. And we ain't go 7 games yet. So, and according to you, we won't go 7 games.
It's game after game after game.
Because they went 7 games against Denver and Indiana.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now, and then my next thing is Mike Brown.
Seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hey, he said it. I think it was the press conference after the second Philly game, and he was explaining, you know, how they just started the offense. He said, "Wait until next season, and we can go through training camp with this."
Oof. Hey, we got to stop. That's too much. It's too deep, Rodney. Look, man, I appreciate you. Yo, that's a bold pick. I expect to hear from you again. I need this on the record, Rodney.
All right. I
need this on the record. All right.
I got you. Go Knicks. Hit that like button.
Let's go.
All right.
Salute to my man, Rodney. How many of y'all got, keep it real, y'all got the Knicks sweeping OKC? That's crazy. Angie might have said something like that, but I don't think she said sweep OKC. I think she said 5 games. What's good, D?
What's Gucci?
Hey, man, we got people saying we're going to sweep OKC, yo. What's going on?
Knicks in 1.
Don't tell me
Knicks
you on that
1.
train, too, though.
Nick, buddy, I'm on whatever train lifts that trophy. That's what time I'm on. Whatever train, whatever lifts that trophy, Knicks in 1. I don't care. That's what I'm on. It is what it is. I ain't gonna lie.
That's deep, y'all. That's deep.
Because we already hearing how all this Giannis talk is going. There are folks already talking as if the season is over. OKC's winning or the Spurs or whatever.
Right.
They're talking off season. Whenever the Knicks win, like when we beat the Sixers, it was more about how the Sixers lost and Embiid than it was about the Knicks going crazy. So whatever lifts that trophy, Knicks in 1, 2, 3, 500, I don't care. Lift the trophy. But I just wanted to call to say this. When he wins this championship, Jalen Brunson is the greatest Knick of all time for several reasons. Number 1, 1946, NBA comes alive. 1970, the Knicks win. That's 24 years. 1973, the Knicks won their last championship and have not won since. Between when the NBA started and the Knicks won, that was 24 years of pressure to win. Jalen Brunson is facing half a century of pressure.
Yes.
To win. 53 plus years of no championships in the mecca of basketball. And this second round, you know, quote unquote overpaid when we signed him, showed up and changed the franchise completely. When he wins, he is the greatest Knick of all time. Another reason, and I'm glad that Ty and Tugbo brought this up before, but I just want to point out the roster that won the championship the last time. And those who mentioned Walt. Walt played with great players and another guy who was considered the greatest mind in basketball history named Phil Jackson. That's who was on that roster.
Yeah.
I know we don't like Phil Jackson right now because obviously he did a lot of stupid stuff when he was here as a GM, whatever he was. But that guy was also on the roster that won.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, they had a squad.
They had a squad. The greatest basketball mind ever by some was on that roster. So that's you know, nothing that Jalen Brunson is dealing with as well. Another thing, back then the globe wasn't watching. The whole planet is watching now. Everybody is watching NBA basketball. And Jalen Brunson, even if he doesn't play for the rest of this season, when we win, it's still Jalen Brunson as the greatest Knick of all time.
That's a
because
fact.
just consider where we came from. You know what I'm saying? I know we have our conversations, whatever the case may be, but the reality is just the reality. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
He
it is
has brought
definitely
us
the
this far.
reality.
It's a straight fact. It's him. You know what I mean? He's the one.
That's a fact. So hold on, I got a tough question. You know how you asked me the tough question? I got a tough question for you, boy. So with this being said, you giving him that $80 million?
I still say no. I still say no, and I'm not. I still say no, and I believe Jalen Brunson will say no as well. I'm not giving him 80.
Yeah. That part.
Right. Because Jalen Brunson has already proven, at least for now, that he understands the value and what Kendrick Perkins was asking him on that stage about when you win or if you win, you do realize what this means, right? Jalen Brunson understands the Knicks' legacy long term is worth way more than anything that he can earn right now. Him knowing that, he will want to win as many as possible because all that does is multiply his earnings, not even just his earnings, his legend.
He's a billionaire. You know no. D, you said it right. His earnings, he would be a billionaire.
Buddy, like
guaranteed.
And he's not just defying, because you know me, right? And it goes to what you just asked about the pay. I do think there is not just a height bias, but I do think there's a reality of, especially in this second apron, you have to consider a lot more than just what a player does well when you're considering pay. I do think Jalen Brunson and many other small guards, Trae Young included, John Morant, they're facing that kind of restriction and earning as much as they possibly can because of how the NBA is designed right now. They are taking a hit there.
It's not even the value, right? It's just what happens to the team.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jalen Brunson understands that. I think his dad understands that even more.
Of course.
And I know he knows if I could build this team to keep winning Knicks championships, bro,
I'll be a billionaire. Whatever I open, they're going to support. Listen, I will be a billionaire. Forget the hundreds of millions. You're going to be a billionaire. Trust me.
I might be the Statue of Liberty at this point.
Yeah.
You won for the Knicks as Jalen Brunson, the undersized, quote unquote, overpaid afterthought. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's him, in my opinion.
100%.
Because of all the things that are stacked against him. But I'm going to holler at y'all though.
Yo, man. Yo, D, I appreciate you. Always great insight, man.
No doubt.
Big time. All right. That's my man D. Hold on, my man Sean just called back. Let me see if I get Sean up in here really quickly. Smash that like button. I see you, A-Pal. I'm gonna get to your message in a second. Yo, Jalen Brunson. Legendary.
Welcome to the voicemail.
Damn, Sean got bad, man. Anyway, salute to my man. Is that A-Pal? Hold on. I'm all the way in Florida, and I already told my job if the Knicks win, I'm out there for the party and the parade. A-Pal, I'm with you all the way, but I gotta correct you. It's when the Knicks win the goddamn championship, you will be here. And look, we're gonna have an OKF Nation section at the parade. We're gonna all meet up, and we're gonna link up, and we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna celebrate. For sure, 100,000%. I am riding with you. Look, man, it's going down 23rd, 24th. All right, New York City. We're going to be in the building. Q Bar, Queens. What I need you to do, go to the Linktree, Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. RSVP now. I just want to know if you're going to be in the building and who you coming with. It's going to be giveaways. It's going to be lit. We're going to play pool. We're going to watch the game. We're going to drink. We're going to eat. All you got to do, hit that Linktree. Just want to see how many of you guys going to be in the building. And we're going to have a great time. We'll be back tonight. A little bit of late level-headed Knicks talk tonight. We're going to be watching the game. We're going to talk about LeBron James. That one Karl Anthony Towns stat I've been teasing for the last time. Hold on. Wait. My man J-Tap. When Cat wins with no MVP or first team, best ever. Yo, hey, J-Tap. We in sync. That part. See, that part too. With no MVP, no first team, that's legendary. And that's not to say, I don't think they came up with the first team yet, or they might have today. I don't know. But if Jalen Brunson is not on the first team list, I don't care. I'm on board. We'll be back tonight talking about Towns, LeBron, Towns and Jokic, LeBron. Who else? That's another topic too. Anyway, we got some good topics. I'll see you guys tonight. And until next time, as always, let's go. Knicks.